We are live. Hey, everybody. This is High Shelf Gaming. My name is David. And as always with our Mass Effect night, we are joined by the con save, Blair and Taylor. Both of you, welcome back. This is so much fun getting to play this game with you guys.
Every time, all the time.
Yes.
I've missed y'all. I missed last week. Not last week, 2 weeks. It's been so long.
Yeah, well, we had to, we took a little bit of a break. We did another thing and all that stuff. So we're back now with the Mass Effects. And yes, this will be good. This will be good. We have some stuff brewing, right? We did a whole thing last time. Before we get into that, though, let's do some announcements. We have a couple of things on the docket. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing some Aegon at night. But before Aegon, Taylor, you're going to start a whole new game. And we're going to... Oh, wait, I don't think we're going to do it tomorrow, are we? We have to reschedule.
Not tomorrow.
Dang,
Yes.
yeah, we have to
but it
reschedule.
is
Okay.
coming.
It's coming. It's gonna look awesome. You've been sharing some of the art with us, and I just can't wait for people to get to see it. It's gonna be so good.
This gives me time to actually do character art. Maybe I can't commit to that yet. I have so many on my list.
Don't commit to anything. We have many intentions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we want to get done.
Yeah. I wrote a to-do list the other day, and half of it was like things I need to draw, and I was just like, I'm gonna play video games instead.
Yeah, that's how you do. Okay.
This is the way.
Yeah. So, and then tomorrow night we're gonna be playing some Aegon. Ethan running us through some more Aegon. We're rounding the bend on our Aegon campaign.
Yep.
Which is kind
maximum
of
of
interesting.
2 islands after this one.
Yeah. The game has a kind of a... It can only go so long by the rules. And so the campaign will be winding down soon. And it feels things are getting intense. So, yeah, that works. It's been working. And then on this coming week, I think we have Red Markets on Wednesday at this stage. But other stuff brewing, I know we've been talking about it a little bit. We have a lot of cool stuff coming with Gen Con. HSG and the Con Save, we're teaming up with Artalsorian, and we're going to do something cool. Once the event is live, I can talk about it a little bit more, but we've got some cool stuff going with those guys, and it's going to be super dope. We've been doing a big collaborative build on it, and it's going to be social distance, right? We got to be cognizant of the rules of Gen Con and all that kind of stuff. So we can only get so awesome, but it's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And over at the Con Save, what are you guys up to?
Oh boy, guys.
Oh, I didn't tell you I was going to do that too, did I? I was like, hey.
No, that's fine. Look, if there's one thing I can do, it's talk out my ass. So, next Friday, I'm gonna start with that. That's always coming up next. But next Friday, Vinton's coming back. We're getting him again. For what I'm saying, even if it has to be 8 hours, the last episode of Technoshock.
8 hours? What?
Not really. Y'all better get it done, or I'm just gonna pull the kill switch at 3 hours and y'all are all dead.
A bomb goes up.
Those cranial bombs I never told you about.
I didn't even know there was a bomb. Yeah,
I mean, I set a bomb. I had one of the characters set a bomb up, so we have an hour.
That's true. That's true.
No.
Y'all are on a time limit.
No, don't kill me.
Vinton
I'm
will
passed
kill
out.
you all.
I'm passed out. I can't do shit.
Yeah, we have 3 characters knocked out by gas. The other group facing one of the big bads and their meanies. And one of the prior teammates has switched sides, and y'all haven't found him yet, but he's working with the bad guys. It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that is coming.
Yes.
Then Tomb of Annihilation on Thursdays. Other Thursdays, I'll play some games. On Sundays, we have Game Watch with the people of Shame Watch, the podcast. We play some video games and do fun stuff. Currently, it's Borderlands, but we're probably going to finish Borderlands this week. So
fun.
Oh, really?
we'll see what else we play.
That's awesome.
Aegon. We do Aegon too.
Oh, yeah, Aegon. We missed it last week. Oh, I'm not going to be there this coming week. We'll figure it out.
It'll come back at some point.
Yeah. It was going to work out perfectly if I was gone next time, but since we had to skip this last one, it's all a little goofy. But it's on every other Tuesdays.
Nice. Very nice. Very
So,
nice.
got that. And then we have other fun stuff down the pipeline as well.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, 2 shows, right? Represented here on tonight's stream, which is always lots of fun. It's fun doing all these collaborations. We got a lot of commingling going on with the games we want.
We are one.
It's you know what? It's like what is it when like schools of fish join together? They just like become a bigger school of fish, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that.
pretty
It's
much.
good. It's good.
We scaring away the sharks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
We're many individuals working in concert, and it's pretty awesome. All right. So I think with all of that said, Casey, I'm going to turn over to you because we're going to be playing some Mass Effect tonight via the homebrew rules that you've been putting together. And
Yes.
some shit went down. We have 2 bad guys in our possession. There is another bad guy out there who is the like super insane, dangerous lover of Zeus.
Yep.
And we didn't capture that guy.
No, and he did a lot of damage to your leadership.
Yeah.
He was the one in charge of the assault on.
He nearly killed
Arya.
Space Dad.
There was a lot of chances for Space Dad to get very murdered.
Yeah.
You
So
got,
so he's out there. He's probably a little upset with us that we have.
I mean, you got a bigger problem in the sense of you've pissed off an organization that you have no clue about yet.
Oh
see how
yeah,
that goes.
that's a okay.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we're gonna try and rectify that whole
It's
we
not
not
just
knowing anything.
Every
all right?
other Tuesday.
We're gonna figure that one out right now.
So, to quick recap, for anyone who wasn't here 2 weeks ago, the squad went out and was called in. You came back from harboring, getting the ship core from the old Normandy that was being retrofitted. That went fairly well. I mean, you had to deal with a pirate gang who was doing the same thing, and that got taken care of while you guys were taking care of that. And then you had your beach episode where you lost your Force Fortune because you got curious.
You know
and
what?
Then,
But I got 2 biotic Vorcha out of the deal.
you did get
Fair
to. It was
trade.
good.
Fair trade.
It's a fair trade.
Yeah. And didn't I get
at-
to leave like some Vorcha? Some
Yes.
Oh my God,
spawn
you
Yeah,
behind?
there.
did.
I mean,
There are Vorcha that are down there.
we'll get to check in on them because Valorm, you put a little little science monitoring pod there, I think, to see how it goes when
It's like a
those
little-
Vorcha hatch.
Just
Which
like a
brings- Which we'll start with the easiest one. Let's start with what happened with Valorm and the 2 Vorcha on that episode. One that nobody likes. What was his name, David?
Herc, I think, was the
Herc.
or
Yeah, Perk is the one who
He
made the
learned-
difference.
He went ahead and learned one of the most devastating moves in the game, Singularity.
Yeah, he has
And-
singularity powers.
What's your science one? The one that's been working with Valorm?
Oh,
Shrot.
Shrot.
Try. I think what we decided was push or pull, one of the two.
I'm happy with either one. You
Yeah,
which one do you want me to
let's
have?
do. I think push would be fun and how we found that out is that Valorm had them do a test, and we had a biotic explosion in his.
It's good. It was good.
As
Yeah,
you
well,
guys
that's
went out on your mission.
Yeah, there's all that
Valorm-
Ezo everywhere, and I was like, they take off their protective equipment and just kind of wander around for a little bit. With Valorm on a stopwatch, like, okay, that's enough.
Valorm, you figured out something. What did you learn?
Oh, I learned stasis because it's very useful to just get people to shut up for a few seconds.
Oh my
That's
God,
that
yes.
sheer force of will manifest in biotics.
That's all-
Stop.
That's all you use it as is just be quiet.
Just be quiet for just a second.
So
Thank you. Okay.
you guys were sent down to Obsidian while Valorm and the Vorcha were figuring out their new superpowers. You guys were sent to go rescue Gold Squad, who was under siege. And you were, for the most part, I mean, you guys were very successful. While in tandem of that, there was a full-on assault on Afterlife. I mean, it looked like from a whole bunch of gangs that were working in concert that Sifo and Camus and Bronze team went to go take care of. Unfortunately, the leader of Bronze fell, The rest of the team is pretty beat up on bronze, so they're kind of out of commission. And Sifo and Camus were pretty banged up as well. From what I rolled over this week, Sifo has a broken arm, and Space Dad has 2 busted ribs, a whole bunch of bullet wounds, but he's walking around. He's still
very
trying to
gently. He's like, I can't breathe or laugh. I
No,
can't twist too hard, otherwise my ribs are gonna pop.
It's amazing what stims can do for you.
Sure.
Yes. So he's walking around bandaged up, and Sydney, who was fairly unscathed from the gold team, was the one who's like, all right, I'm going to give you these stims, but you cannot do combat. So he's still walking around. I haven't decided quite when I'm going to have that whole ordeal that y'all pulled pay off, but it's going to pay off probably at some point in this episode.
I mean, when they get back to their rooms, right?
Well, I mean, they got back to the rooms. I'll say this: they got back to the rooms, and you heard a lot of laughing.
Okay.
From individual, except from Sydney's office, where you heard a lot of cussing.
We didn't want laughter.
They're the soldiers that have a grim sense of humor. They just got back from certain death, and they come in to relax to have Jimmy Buffett blaring in their room and paintwork all over their stuff. And they're like,
Jimmy Buffet.
Very funny. So like they were.
Reno stopped sobbing for a minute to like smile. She's like, "Good. I kind of felt guilty. I'm glad they liked it."
They are very, though you, Dell, have an issue with them. They are a very easygoing group. Very easygoing.
Me? I've never heard of this.
Little me.
Never heard of this.
So
who's this gold team? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Who the fuck even are they? You even know who they are.
I say we open up. Everybody's kind of gathered in the docking bay where there is a coffin. And you see all the bronze
Flashbacks to Mass Effect 2 playthrough.
You see all the bronze team around this coffin as Camus is giving a eulogy. I'm not good at speeches, so it's very heartfelt. It's very it goes along lines of he was a great soldier, he was a great commander, and a better friend. As this goes on, by the way, I'm gonna just say y'all are in your suits, like space suits, because as that happens, the doors open and they let go of the coffin as they send it into space. And I have his name here in Legend Keeper. Go down to bronze. Where's it at?
Oh, is this
Kobe? Yeah, it's in the bronze team. Kobe Kobe Oxford will be now returned to space. And everybody's silent for a little bit, and slowly everyone starts dispersing except for the members of Bronze who are just standing at the airlock looking out. You will see the medic. I had the name and now I've lost the name. How to pronounce it?
Oh yeah,
Latavia. And she seems the most distraught at the whole situation, which Bronze team was a very keep to themselves team. They would seem like grunts. They were always doing the grunt kind of work, even below you guys, in the sense of they were doing a lot of the more like dirtier work and the wet work of the situation. So they were very to themselves, closed off, and but you guys could probably sense that those two probably were in a relationship at some point. You see Camus walk over to her, and she looks up, and there's a conversation where Camus is kind of looking serious. Everybody roll me perception to see if you can hear what he's saying.
Just regular perception, not species perception.
I mean, yeah, regular perception.
I don't think the Vorcha are going to listen in. I think the
Okay.
Vorcha don't. They probably leave early. Right? Like,
Okay.
like after the first couple of people leave, I think the Vorcha would leave too. Because I'm willing to bet that they process this kind of stuff differently.
Okay.
Dang, Blair.
Blair, with a 30, you are able to read his mandibles through his spacesuit, and you're able to definitely hear that she's now been promoted to team leader, that he wishes he could do this in a more professional manner after giving her time, but they do not. You can tell that there's not time. He says there's not time for that kind of formality, and she understands, being that she's a ex-Turian soldier of the whole chain of command thing. So after that, you see him limp away, and Bronze team moves away to head back towards their quarters. So this is where you guys are at. Everything is repressurizing, so you guys can start taking off like your suit, your helmets, and stuff, and go do about what you want to do. I will give this time right now what you guys want to do. A little free time before we get into the meat of the situation. So,
Well, I think in classic Lauren fashion, grief is an odd thing, so she's gonna go work out, and since she's already in armor, there we go. Extra stress on the workout. So that's where Lauren would go.
That was significantly shorter than the last one. That's good. I'll be in my lab.
Elle, you should check in on that bronze team member that was giving you googly eyes the other day. Make sure he's okay.
What?
Did you not notice
What?
that who was it? I don't remember what his name was.
his
Or
his
which-
nickname is Glip. It's
Glip. Oh, that's right. That was Glip.
But he
Xander?
goes by Xander Miles. Yeah,
Glip
that's
glop.
it.
Yeah. Well, little
Googly
Glip.
eyes? Why should I
Yeah.
check? What? Am I checking on his eyes? Like what?
Frex is standing there and says, he wears no makeup.
Sure. He was giving you the eyes of, maybe he was a little interested in you. He wanted to make sure you saw him being cool and be like, "Hey, you okay?" Maybe check and see. Huh? Obviously, you don't notice these things, so I feel like it's my job to bring them to your attention now. I'll be your wingman.
I feel like there's a lot to unpack with what you just said. And
Humans need extra comfort.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lauren, and then just gonna run down the hallway and go back towards my room. Awkward. I don't know.
I think Frex is probably going to join Lauren in working out because Frex probably thinks that Lauren needs the company. I know that
Extra
Lauren
comfort.
doesn't need it, but Frex will join Lauren's. I'm Lauren's one of Lauren's workout buddies, and Lauren went directly to the gym / her room, and so probably Lauren needs to work that out somehow, and Frex is game for that kind of stuff at all times.
I like Frex. Frex is such a wholesome character.
Frex, Frex just wants to get his makeup line off the ground and, deal with all of the lawsuits that are going to come from an acid-based makeup line.
Yep.
No.
Pyramid scheme.
All we have to do is just get to Ilium. If we get to the planet Ilium, you don't have to worry about any of that shit because everything is legal as long as it's on the bottle.
Yes.
That is actually a thing in Mass Effect 2. There's a planet that is just like everything is legal. Like if you just say what's wrong.
That's awesome.
With
So
it, what
on
it
the
can do
bottle
to
is all
you.
this like flowery stuff about how it's gonna like beautify you and unlock the mysteries of carousing and of like the psyche of other species and such. And then like somewhere down at the bottom it says like pH, was it like -3?
Oh my god.
Or whatever low is. Maybe it's 4, right? Is 7 middle
That's
in
pretty
pH?
low.
Okay, there it is. So,
Seven's the middle, yeah.
so
After
yeah,
rain is like 3.
yeah. So like pH.
I don't
is
think
4,
it goes below like 1.
0 or 1. Okay, yeah. So like on the
1
bottle
to
in
14, that's what you
small
got.
print somewhere, it just mentions that the pH is like 3.3 or some shit like that.
The pH of hydrochloric acid is 0, so you can be 0.2.
Okay, 0, gotcha.
0.2. I mean that's
not
exfoliating.
zero.
Right above hydrochloric acid.
That's
is not
exfoliating.
okay.
Okay.
Exfoliating.
Concerned.
It's like
That's like
Dr.
what is
Vine's-
the thing that Canary wear? It's like I think they're like Vitars
Oh,
or
the
whatever. It's like the
poison?
face paint that's
Yeah.
like straight up poison.
Yeah.
This is what this reminded me
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just paint your face with deadly poison for battle.
Jesus. Yeah, yeah.
I think I think I'll leave and kind of like wander around and like just stop at at Valorm's lab and just kind of like stick my head in for a second. Hey,
Huh?
do you have any knowledge in my species?
Some.
What about like brain chemistry?
Yeah, I mean all of those things.
Need to dump points in to resist torture.
I'm just like I feel like I'm gonna immediately regret anything I'm about to say because on the empathic scale, you're one of the least empathic doctors I've met. So, can you think or do you know if there's a way I remember everything? I want to like not do that anymore because it's really fucking me up. Like I'm dealing with a lot of emotions that I think I'd probably talk to someone else about, but I think it all stems to, because it's not even I remember everything. It's when I remember it, I feel it like it's happening. It's all interconnected, and that sucks. Like imagine the worst thing that's happened to you, and every time you remember it, you feel just like it's happening again.
He's writing things down as you're doing it. Oh, that is quite the conundrum. I mean, there's a few options. Depends how extreme you're willing to go. I mean, there's several things that can be done. Are they safe? They can be done. I would say the simplest thing is what humans do, and that's just drink heavily.
See, I'm already doing that. I mean, I can keep doing it. It works while I'm drunk, I guess.
I mean, that will do something, but it's not a long-term solution. I could look into it. I can do some research. I'm sure someone's written something about it.
Yeah. Look, I'd rather do a lot of things than read a lot of books, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
I'm gonna continue wandering the halls. And
one thing.
question.
Would you consider this similar to the symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder?
What?
Would you put that in the same ballpark?
I suppose, but it can't really be post because it feels like it's still always happening,
I think that's how it normally works.
Is it? But post, yeah. Then yeah.
It's previous trauma that you're experiencing again, so it is post-traumatic. stress that you're okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll
Yes, yeah.
just-
And so
yep.
the incident, yeah. Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go think about what possible things you meant by unsafe in my brain. Goodbye.
No, I mean I can explain those if you'd like.
Nope, I don't want.
Just a
think
simple
that's fine.
procedure. It's very routine these days.
No, I'm gonna just walk and go wander the halls again for a bit.
Okay.
Shrot probably
Just
looks
keeps
over at Valorm, is he's like taking a rebreather or something off of his face, you know, as like whatever experiment you've been doing is complete, and looks at you and says, "You did not mention the proton gun."
I did not.
You've removed memories from me with that.
That is another option. I was thinking something a bit more manual than that, but yeah, I guess that could work, but maybe not. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one, Shrod. We have to be a bit more careful with, our species.
Why?
Not as adaptable and elastic.
Okay. 10 more minutes?
Why?
Make it 12.
Dials a thing. Puts it back on his face.
Why does Strock have a rebreather on? Okay.
I'm gonna read my
wow.
write-up to find out, I guess.
Yeah, I might have to. While we're here, Valorm, you have on your far desk a blacked out metal, what looks like it follows the anatomy of a Turian arm. With that just looks like it's oozing all kinds of tech. And a suit of armor also. With a note on it from Lauren saying need jump jets.
It does look like that arm took some shrapnel from one or more grenades.
It is, but the technology
Really
still
well placed
somewhat- a couple really well placed bullets. That arm still is can be very much salvaged. That was the arm I was gonna give what's his name? You got so many characters, David.
Oh,
the one who's missing an arm.
Rex?
The one that's missing the arm. Frex.
Frex. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was the arm I was gonna give you, and you're like, no, I'm cool with a low tech. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So you have that sitting on your table if you want to take a look at that.
I would probably have it hooked up to some stuff, just running some diagnostics to figure out what I'm working with, what I could do to it.
Do you have cyber tech
At
or
that
basic
point.
tech?
Cyber tech.
Okay, run me cyber tech.
Sweet. 17.
It's fascinating. It's old technology. Well, in the sense of since the Reaper War, it is technology that has somehow still has Reaper tech integrated into it. Though that should not be possible. Because when most of the Reaper tech went down, when the Reapers themselves went down. So it seems like especially with it seems like the heat sinks in the arm were all directed into the palm of the arm to create that fire damage that they were talking about. And there's a conduit sitting right there, like a heating element. But it's not, it's some kind of liquid that you're not quite familiar with that has a lot of almost plasma based in it. So that's a lot of temperature building up in that arm. That seems to be containing when it was active.
Yeah, I think if everyone looked at that, would be like, that's irresponsible. All of that, but not my problem.
You
And then the
also
armor or the jump jet something I could just pull out, or
I
are
want
they
you to
like
roll it.
fully
I want
integrated?
it's integrated. You could definitely get the jump jets out. Lauren, did you leave
Yeah.
your suit of armor? Oh, you're in your armor, but would you leave your? He can pull it out, but you're gonna need to leave your suit of armor with him at some point so he can integrate it in at some point.
I am 100% positive Lauren has multiple armor sets, so she
Okay.
probably gave him another armor set.
Jesus.
All right.
That's amazing. I like that Lauren has like multiple suits of like battle dress, and the whole Thukar tribe has like a
One
locker
thing.
with a ratty piece of armor and a like trashy gun.
I mean, Lauren's just rolling around like Shepard in
Yes.
actual Mass Effect, where you
Yes.
have like
Yes.
60 fucking suits of armor on your person
Yes.
at all
I'm
times.
gonna say that you have your workout armor, which is actually your old training Cerberus armor, and then
And
you
it's
have your
weighted.
and you have your combat armor, which Valorm you have. So I need 2 cyber tech rolls.
Okay,
One for taking it out and one integrating. Okay, you take it out with no problems.
23 and a 30.
Fuck.
Damn it.
You're so good.
Engineering
Yeah.
continues to be very boring
Yeah.
for Valor.
Yeah, he's amazing at it, but it's just like, ugh.
Like it's so easy for him.
Yeah.
It's just too easy.
So Lauren,
Oh my
while you're
God.
working out, you get a message on your Omni tool from Valorm fairly quickly that your jump jets have been completed. He has also upgraded them. So you now go
Yeah.
from 15 meters or 15 feet jump jets to 30 feet. So now you're rolling on instead of the shotgun for like any bash attack. I forget what they call it in the game, but it's basically when a Havoc Strike. You now have access to Havoc Strike, and instead of rolling on your shotgun chart, you will be rolling on your assault rifle chart or
Oh, that's a
hitting
good chart.
people.
For hitting people? So, like, distance-wise?
Distance wise,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, oh no. No, that
Yeah.
sounds bad.
It's-
Oh,
For
no.
them.
Oh no. Lord can be anywhere.
Yeah, I
He
imagine.
got a 30. He got a 30. What am I supposed to do? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
you
that's
just
good.
that
That's
he
good.
he
That's
was like,
good.
okay.
Valor's just working on installing them, and it's just like, oh, that's really inefficient. It's just kind of like rewire some stuff and just plugs it in.
Yeah,
Like, oh, that's
yeah.
sad.
These,
That makes me
these
sad.
nozzles are just not nearly enough compression. We make
Yeah,
all
we
new
could double
nozzles.
that easy.
Yeah.
I want
So while
Yeah.
while Renos is wandering the halls, right? Renos has been like kind of you've been kind of in this like funk, right? And you hear these like feet, like you just hear running, and then like it stops and turns and runs, and it's coming from behind you. When you like whirl around right as Drax is like about to pounce, right? Like he's got his like predator, like his eyes are all like dilated, tiny, and he's got his big like head holes all open wide, and he stops like a cat. 100 credits. I made it.
Wait, but he lived. Oh, I owed you because he lived, huh?
Okay. Here's the thing.
We should have written this down.
I got hit in the head a lot, and I forgot. Like a lot. I want to say you owe me, but maybe not.
I think I was drunk when you did that too. I'm gonna say yes.
Don't you have perfect memory of all things?
I've learned today that drinking is good for me because it makes me kind of forget some stuff sometimes if I'm actively drunk while it happens. If I'm
Let us
not so much.
drink. I've been cleared to drink because I'm healed.
How many? Did you get like a head injury like yesterday?
Healed.
say it's been almost 4 days. It's been
been
You know,
Oh,
like, yeah,
no.
Vorcha's there.
Yeah.
Who knows? He's fine.
I'm a whole new Vorcha now.
Every cell in his body's been replaced 3 times already.
Yeah.
Drax.
Wherever he has head trauma, like his skull is now thicker. You know, like it's just.
He's gonna have natural armor
You
eventually.
know what, Drax? What's your body at right now?
Oh, dude. Okay.
What's your body at?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
let
yeah.
me know.
Well,
Where's
I hear you.
that?
I hear you. I hear you. Character. Body 8.
What's your will?
8.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
These guys are beefy. You gave us a lot of
Yeah,
stats.
I did give you a lot of stats. You know what? Go ahead and boost your will up because you needed to survive being bleeding out with a missing arm and multiple gunshots. So
Yeah.
bump you up by 1.
Our ship is gonna be run by Vorcha someday because they're gonna evolve past all of us.
Well, so he's gonna
Just-
get +1
yeah.
will, and I had worked it out with you before that as they go up in one stat, I want them to go down in something else.
Yeah.
So how about his like? I think Drax's like empathy could go down to a 4.
Well, I was almost wanting to punish you on your movement because you've gotten like it makes sense that you've
Sure.
gotten bulkier, so you're not as quick as you used to be.
I'm down for that. All right, cool. So
His
on
depth
Drax,
perception's a little off from the head
on
injuries.
Drax, he has improved will, but moves a little slower now, which makes sense. That follows. Okay, cool. Let me add
It
that.
also
to
might
Drax's
actually get
character
some of them, which also will give my boss characters a fucking chance, I think, to live.
sheet. Drax is not the scary one now. It's fucking Frex, man. Frex is terrifying.
Rex is terrifying.
Frex and Trot. Trot is also kind of bad because of the
Well,
biotics.
Strut's getting a little
Truck's also
in his
got
head.
Mm-hmm.
Truck's also got he's starting to be smarter, which that will probably I might bump his education up. We'll talk about that at the break. Because I feel like every time like he hangs out with Valorm,
Yeah.
there's definitely empathy hits there. I just haven't figured out how.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Oh my god.
But
yeah.
So
Hey, Drax.
I was gonna say you would notice he's got a new arm.
Yes.
Drax.
Yes.
That's fancy as hell.
It's like you're looking at it, and it's like cleaned up, right? Because he has taken care of it a little bit. But it is like the like budget articulating arm, and like what normally would have been, it probably was a human arm, right? But Vorcha only have the 3 dominant fingers, right? So you can see like the connector points where the pinky has been removed, right? So it's still like there, and there's like probably like a little stub servo that goes back and forth, but there's no finger, right? And like the 3 other fingers have been like beefed up a little bit just in size. So it's a little bit closer to what the Vorcha are used to.
I love the fact that you have the opportunity of having so many engineers on board, and it's not like you're broke.
He just like
Yeah,
ripped the pinky off.
They do have Vorcha arms, but I like this route that you're going. That's my comment. Is like Vorcha are rich. Like you're probably the richest one. Like in my mind, the Vorcha clan is as rich as the ship itself in money because of so many of y'all doing work.
Yeah, right. Sure. But that wealth goes to other projects. namely, there's probably like Vorcha staging to leave the ship at this stage, as they're like getting their crates and everything in order, and there's some pool of Vorcha about to leave the intruder. So we'll talk about that later. So yeah, Drax has this like budget arm, and he's got these augmented fingers to more closely resemble the Vorcha like three-fingered claw type approach. Yeah. Yeah, he looks proud. He looks very happy with his mechanical arm.
That is a nice upgrade. Hey, you said you're cleared for drinking.
I am. Yes.
What about like a good double or nothing?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I've been dealing with some shit, and I need a drinking buddy. And why not see
I'm a
which
buddy
one of
who
us
can drink.
Yeah. Oh God, Drex. That's why you're my favorite. Don't tell anyone, but you're my favorite. What about just like a fun little drinking contest, you know?
Yeah.
Let's just see who I feel like what are the parameters? Who wins? Because I don't want to just like pass out.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, mission. Yes?
Uh-huh.
You take drink for every person I killed. And I take drink for every person you killed.
Ooh. The next mission? Or like
the one we
what
just
we've
had.
already done?
What we just had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I kill anyone?
Is Drax about to get you drunk while Drax stands there sober?
I mean,
I
right?
I was dancing around my ex-girlfriend. I don't think I had a chance to kill anyone.
So, this is what I want
Yeah,
you
'cause
to
you
do,
focused on the
David.
arm first.
I want you to, David. This is what I want you to do. I want you to roll me a d20.
Oh shit. Okay. Sweet.
20,
Those two that we
20.
ran into, that the team ran into, were those already dead? The
Yeah,
ones
you
that
killed them.
Drax had killed those?
Yeah, the d20 is those. You already got 2 on them. I want to see how many else you killed while you were under siege. So what you roll?
I only shot at Zeus and then had to dance.
What is that?
That's a
Is
20.
that
Did you
20?
actually get a 20?
I rolled a 20.
22.
Gonna die.
You
What a
killed
perfect time.
So, okay,
A
fine, Drax.
perfect time.
How many did you take down?
Okay. So, in the first day, I took down 8. And then I took down another 8. And then they told me to run. And so I ran. And they sent 4 after me. Well, 4 after me. I killed them all.
16. Oh, okay. What a coincidence. I killed the same number of people. Man, we're so
What?
cool.
Amazing! You're so
We're so
deadly.
good.
You're so deadly.
What
My-
is that?
What?
Persuasion.
Oh, dude,
Roll me
no,
persuade.
like, look, his,
Hmm?
okay, I'm just gonna put here where is the
Which edge?
human
My persuasion's
perception?
pretty good.
0.
0. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Because you have 0. David,
I have a base of
we're gonna-
14 for persuasion.
Yeah,
Empathy.
so we're just gonna.
5.
+1 or it can't be done.
Yeah. No. Fine. You win on this one. The players win on my being like wanting to make Taylor roll, but no, you make a good argument. So
Drax is
You
gonna
get-
buy it. He's like, because he knows she's deadly. He knows she's
Mm-hmm.
deadly. He's like, wow. We need a bigger bottle.
To be fair,
Mm.
it might have been 23 because the last one was while I was running away. So I think you might have still got me beat.
Over the shoulder. A pow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
A
was.
pow, a pow. Okay, that was amazing.
With my big gun, it was crazy. I can't believe I got him.
So yeah, Drax proceeds to
Love it.
produce a large jug of liquor, and it's like a Vorcha brew.
I grabbed my own tequila.
Yeah. Yeah, and he like unspins the cap or whatever, and it smells. I mean, it's obviously alcohol, right? But it's probably a pretty strong alcohol because I assume that whatever they're brewing down in the depths of the ship is not like refined.
So bad.
Some dirty moonshine.
Yeah, it's not like gonna make you blind, but it's not gonna be good. So yeah.
okay.
Awesome.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
Hmm?
Do we want a shot for each person, or do you want to just like
Just go.
just like chug and count?
The count. Yes. Okay, we
Okay,
count. We count. Ah!
Wait, we
Once
can't
it doesn't
count and
know
drink
what
at the
comes
same
after
time.
4.
Okay. Hold on.
I love this.
I have 3 and 6. How many do you have?
10.
Not 20.
Valor!
What?
We go find
Valor!
Valor. Valor.
Hey, we
Can
need
you
you to
count
count
to
to
20?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Can you count to 24?
Yes.
He's
I
very
guess I can
smart.
count
He's
to
very
24.
smart. Yes.
Oh, also, Renos, I've finished a preliminary look at some alternative treatments. I'm looking to synthesize some
minutes.
lysergic acid diethylamide in order to maybe give you a small dose of that in conjunction with some psychotherapy, and I think that should work some wonders.
Holy fuck.
Who's doing the psychotherapy?
We can find somebody.
Okay.
I can also teach myself.
Drax is
Give me
like
like 3
holding his
days.
jug like near his mouth, like, what's going on?
Oh, I'm going with your first thing, which was drink.
Yes.
But
We
then maybe
drink.
I'm interested. I don't know what those chemicals were. Oops, I just punched my mouth. I don't know what those chemicals were you said, but hey,
I hear they
I'll
were
try
very
anything
popular on Earth in the
once.
1960s.
So isn't that the
And
chemical
70s.
compound of LSD?
It is.
Valor.
Get a fucking drill and LSD, all the little like sparkles.
Wow.
I
Just not
do
gonna
want
know
this
what
to
to think.
happen. So when this is all over with, if you actually want to do it, roll me synthesized drugs or whatever it is.
I don't have that. Well, do we ever pick? I don't have a role, period.
It's true.
And I think it was supposed to be medtech originally.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be medtech. That's what
Yeah,
you've been acting
sure.
as is the medtech form.
Something like that, yeah. What level's our roll ability at? Because I have no idea.
7. I think I'm thinking
7?
7.
Sweet. Works
I
for me.
think it's up there. It's up there.
I'm just gonna put all of mine. How
In
many
pharmaceuticals?
Yeah, just all of them in pharmaceutical.
Okay.
Anything else? Cryosystem operation. Yeah.
What?
It'll be fine.
Surgery? No?
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
You know what? I'll do 3, 2, and 2. How about that? I'll make it real special. So I just roll pharmaceuticals, I guess.
Yeah, let's see if you
I
can
just put
even
numbers in
interpret-
these things, and we'll see what happens.
There you go.
Yeah, you can do it.
19.
No biscuits.
It's
not
not
that hard to make.
It's not super hard to make. It's more of the quality of chemicals. You know, with the 19,
I figured that was
you know
easier to
with-
find than psilocybin.
Yeah, that
That's your 2
a
options.
good buy at a black market, you could get the rest of your chemicals. You have the
Okay.
base map, but to get to tune it for Drell physiology, you need to go and find a few more things on Omega.
I gotta check. It's also got to be like therapy grade, which is a little different
Yeah.
than Lollapalooza grade.
All right, so a little more tweaking that you have to do there. So
Okay. We're gonna start drinking. And just count to 24. And if either of us pass out or stop drinking, we lose.
oh Lord.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what happened? How about if we tie?
We tie. We need a new game. If we tie, we have to find a
Okay,
new
okay. Yeah.
All right.
So
So
the
are
last
we-
the entire campaign, us trying to figure out what happens to these 200 credits.
gonna roll resist torture and drugs? Is that what we're about to do?
That, yeah.
Oh, I'm doing this against a Vorcha. Oh, Lord. I have all of
This
1
is a
point in
easy
that.
Vorcha, who just upped his will.
I have. Oh, sorry. That is one higher. That was a.
Oh.
That was a 20
Did-
instead of a 19.
I did pretty good with the 12. Let's figure out. I got a base of 9.
Yeah.
Good.
I was expecting a 1.
Yeah. You are
I
feeling.
don't know why
it.
I'm like a big jug. I just have
Yeah.
a bottle.
Renos, you are at least 2 sheets in the wind. Valum, you're fine. I mean, Frexes or
Valor's
It's
great.
Drax. It's Drax here. Sorry.
Drax.
I should
Yeah,
choose
Drax.
It's Drax. Yeah.
That's fine. Drax is perfectly okay. Well, he's a little tipsy. He's like he just started.
He's
you
feel,
know,
he's,
he just started.
he's starting to feel the
Feeling
effects. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Taylor, you were 2 sheets in the wind. Not quite 3, but you're getting there.
So yeah, at the end of that,
Did
like,
it.
Or Drax like wipes away all the like the alcohol and like sloshes it. Valor, you count very well. Very fair. You counted to 24 for both of us at the same speed. That was good. It was very good.
I will say I don't like dwelling on the passage of time because it seems to move very quickly when you count it. But yeah, that was fine.
Okay.
Very excellent work. Let me. Hold
Were
on one
like
second.
either of us better than the other though?
Renos, you were much better. We should go sit down.
Okay.
Let's just say your treatment. Let's just say, Renos, your treatment looks like it's going to be much more effective than Drax's.
Drax, what are you getting treated for?
Learning the new stuff.
Taylor would just take his Omni tool, pass a hand over both theirs. And I guess RFID chip their bio monitors real quick and just be like, okay, those readings are going to be useful. That's fine.
We think you chipped us, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's just in the Omni tool. It's like how they have the NFC that they put on Samsung phones 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You just tap it to pay each other money.
That's right.
It's really been.
It's like an amiibo.
You are the group surgeon / everything doctor for us. So yeah, it would make sense that you would have access to all of our medical stuff at all times.
Therapist.
And y'all are all ex-combat veterans. Most of y'all are ex-combat veterans, so you would have had something integrated into your Omni tools to read your vitals.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's good.
I can be at least as good of a therapist as Hannibal Lecter.
He's a pretty good therapist. I mean,
he's a pretty damn good therapist. When he's not gaslight, girl boss, and gatekeeping, he's a really good therapist.
And eating people?
Yeah, see, let's not cover the virtues of Hannibal Lecter. Drax is gonna go and make sure that Renos gets to a place where Renos can be drunk safely. Where she's not standing anymore, right? That's always the worst of it, is you're full upright and then face plant. That's the dangerous moment. So Drax is gonna make
I'm
sure
all of a sudden feeling the ship in space.
Yeah, exactly. We are on a ship in space. So so I'm gonna try and get Renos to a place where she can sit for as long as she needs to.
Renos, report back to me if you remember anything and let me know how that goes.
Remember what?
It's working.
Okay, it seems like it's working.
Okay.
While these lovely people are stumbling across the ship, what is Lauren and what is Del doing?
Del.
Yeah, go ahead.
Del. I think Del's picked up a new hobby. She saw a thing about scrapbooking, but there isn't a lot of physical media anymore. So now it's just kind of all on a data pad, just kind of shrinking and moving together different pictures and whatever. And so she's just making this really it's probably something about Gold Team sucking ass and just a scrapbook page of that, just with whatever she can find.
Look how he saved their asses. Oh man, it'd be great if it was a scrapbooking app and you have to pay extra to get the weird hole punches and corner cuts and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not like you can just do it on the picture. It's a 3D object appears and it does the thing.
Del bought premium, but she's gonna stop doing this in 3 days. So
it was a free trial. It was a week free trial. She's not going to make it through the week.
Yes.
And then she's gonna forget about it, and it's gonna keep charging her for it. Yeah.
Yes.
But it's a scrapbook page that is just we're better than you. And she's like, yeah, just thinking that she wanted to make this to possibly give to them, because it's yeah, we saved them, whatever, but and just kind of laughing and making the whole thing just yeah. That's what she's doing.
Okay.
I think during Drax's and Renos' conversation, there would just be heavy just thudding. And what you'd see is if the camera was just looking at them, just a quick little blur of someone with blonde hair, and that was Lauren dead sprinting across the ship when she got the notification of the jump jets.
Yes.
We're ready. And so she picked it up, and she probably was like, "Thanks, Doc," and like just kind of grabbed it from him. Didn't really get a like, "Hey, I changed this"
Do
or
you-
whatever, and then went back to her room.
I don't know that she knows how to use those.
I like to think that all happened while Valorm was counting, right? And so we're drinking, Valorm is counting. There's this blur, and like, "Thanks, Doc," and shit's missing from the lab, and Valorm is like, anxiety is through the roof because there's things happening in the lab without like, but like Drax and Rhinos are like
absolutely no
intent
running
on, "You
lab."
must count for us right now."
Whenever you take Rhinos to sit down, are you going past like the rooms?
Totally. Yeah, because I think that there's probably like a few places where we sit to gamble, right? Like in some of the public spaces. So that's probably where Drax would go, which would run by all of our staterooms.
So I'll say like she's like making her little like scrapbook page or whatever,
Yeah.
and then can like hear the commotion of y'all walking past the rooms, and it just kind of like puts it down and like watches y'all go past, and then like runs to the door. It's like, "It's been 30 minutes. What did you do?"
Valor made drug in 6 minutes. No, learn
Valorm
how to
can
make
count
drug.
to 24.
How?
We can drink for 24 count.
How many times have I told you guys this? If you do something fun, send me a message, damn it.
I can count to 24 if you want to catch up.
We're doing something fun right now.
Right
Right now,
You
we're
got.
doing something fun.
I gotta hand you my bottle of tequila that has like half of a shot left in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
If that's not
And
enough
then
fun, I have this. And like he shakes the jug of Vorcha hooch. It's got a heavy slot
in the background,
Plan B. Plan B.
you'd probably hear a huge metal thudding on the wall as it's like Lauren trying to put on the armor and just slammed against the wall.
She's just like it's probably armor that's supposed to like have a helper, right? Help you get it
Oh, yeah,
on or whatever. And
100%,
then
yeah.
Lauren's just like struggling with it in her room, like rolling around.
I feel like we should probably go check on that, but I
Check
gotta
on what?
find booze first. So I'm gonna dig because Dell's room is, I don't know if I've ever like described it on stream, but her room is just kind of like organized chaos because of how many hobbies she does. So if you've ever seen Hal's Moving Castle, it's Hal's room. Just there's like a fuck ton of shit everywhere.
Yes.
And it's not like gross, but there's just like so much stuff because she just keeps like, and not like gross hoarding, nice hoarding.
Yeah, organized
and
hoarding.
so-
That's
Yeah.
what a hoarder would say.
Shut up. And so she's gonna like dig and try to find some alcohol that maybe is there. I don't know if it is
Roll me
there.
a luck.
Okay. Please, 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 please.
What's your luck, by the way?
My luck is 4.
Vorcha hooch.
14. Is that
That's wrong.
Oh, you rolled a 10. Oh,
Yeah, you rolled a 10, so there's
Oh.
no. It's got to be
Gotta
under your
drink the
luck.
Vorcha
Like the dice that you
Hooch.
roll is.
she's just gonna be hold on, and she's gonna like run down to like the main area and just be like, booze.
While she's doing that, I've walked into my room, grabbed a new bottle of tequila, and walked back out to Drax.
God damn it.
I'm like, oh, where'd she go?
Yes. Drax is like, I don't know. She was
Sorry.
very intent. Let's go to the courts where we can see who's gonna win. I'm feeling like red shorts today.
Yeah.
Put some money on red shorts.
I'm gonna think the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's some sort of like, I'm sure there's some
Gambling
sort of
is
like handball or some space handball that we get to go. and bet
Actually, on the Turian, so in Mass Effect lore, Turian ships do have a fight ring
Yes.
to relieve stress.
Yes. Our
So-
relief of stress is gambling on who's going to win. in this.
Gambling on one,
Yeah.
and let me roll real quick to see
And
if
it's
there's
pretty
a-
much just whoever
a fight
says,
going on.
I vote blue, the other person's like, okay, I vote the other. And then it
Yes.
just depends on who talks first, who gets to actually
Yeah.
choose who they want. Like,
Yeah, because
There is actually
for us, it's about the thrill of like having money on the line, and there is no real strategy about am I winning or am I losing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like me in actual horse races. I'm just like, go.
Yeah, that
One
one's
go.
yeah, that one looks fast.
I'm like, that one's got a white spot on its head and it's cute.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah.
I like that name.
I get the
That's
name.
like-
I do
the
pick
name.
by names and colors. That's it.
Yeah.
I've never watched
And then I
that.
just yell
Yes.
really excitedly, and I've already forgotten which horse is mine.
Yes, go.
Their names are so long.
Yeah, they are. They're very meme. They're meme names at this point. Like they
This is true.
have no meaning.
I forget.
Yeah.
I need to look it up, but I went through Kentucky when the Kentucky Derby was going on.
Mm.
That was a party.
Oh,
I
yeah.
regret
I
not.
bet.
I was so upset that I couldn't stop. I was like, I can make some money here.
I want to do that for my birthday sometime because it always falls on my birthday weekend. And like, I've never been huge on horse races. Like, my aunt has friends that race horses, so we'll go to like Ritos and watch them sometimes. And that's been like the extent of it. But I'm like, how fun would it be to drink mint juleps
Yes.
and watch horse races for my birthday? So fun.
Let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
really-
do
I've been
love
wanting-
mint juleps.
That sounds
I've been
fun.
wanting to go to the Indy 500 forever because I just want to go to the party. Like the pit
Yeah.
party seems amazing. It's like it's like Coachella going on during a race, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that's awesome. Anyway, there is a fight going on.
Sweet.
You're in luck. It is ironically Glip. He seems to be. This is how he seems to be dealing with the stress.
Oh my
Going
god.
against one of the engineers that have been working on the ship. So
I'm
that's what's going
trying
on.
to find booze.
Right, and you're
I
about
think
As
Drax
I'm walking
would-
down the
I think
hall, I'm
Drax
just
would
yelling.
message you like that we have booze. If he knew that you were gonna go try and find booze, Dell, then he would tell you that we have booze now, and to meet us at the fighting ring.
I'm just
Okay.
yelling as we walk down the hall your name.
Oh, that's right. You're super drunk, so you're just yelling. For Dell.
I am 2 of 3 sheets to the wind,
Yeah.
apparently. So
yes, perfect. So yeah, we have
Well-
these escapades. We have these escapades, and we go and bet on the fights. We relieve stress.
Dell.
There's a horse.
Go ahead.
There's a horse in the Kentucky
fireworks
Derby named
happening?
Soup and Sandwich.
That's amazing. I would have put all my money on that.
Another one called Bourbonic or Bourbonic, I guess. It's like bourbon and
Bourbonic.
bubonic
Oh my God.
mixed.
Oh my god.
Wow, no chill. Horse naming has got no chill in 2021.
Yeah.
Hot Rod Charlie got 3rd place in whatever
Hell
race this
yeah,
was.
let's go, Hot Rod Charlie.
I like that name.
is
One.
the fireworks happening like 2 doors
Uh,
down and my dogs are freaking out? I'll be right back.
This was Kentucky Derby 147 and
Well, so-
Medina Spirit won.
Should we take a break now-ish?
Yeah, because Dell's getting ready to get confronted by Sifo.
Oh shit! Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right,
Surprise.
folks. We're gonna go to a break, and when we come back,
Taylor's Mr.
Dell's gonna have like a bottle of like mostly empty tequila. She's gonna look frantic, and then Sifo steps out from around a corner on her way to
No,
go.
I didn't take it. I think I just
Okay.
like looked at y'all like offering and then just like ran and I'm just shouting like booze,
Yeah.
booze, booze.
And that's where
Booze.
Sifu comes in. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay, yeah, folks, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. We're gonna come back and see how that plays out.
Yeehaw.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. Yeah. So yeah, we will be back at 10:30-ish Eastern and 9:30-ish if you're in Central Time. And yeah, we'll be right back, folks. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Finally made the transition. That was good. Hey, everybody.
Love when that happens.
We are back. I was like, I clicked everything on time, and then it just sat there waiting to actually make the transition. So hey, everybody, we're back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
I have a
we
dog. She's panicking still.
Oh, is there a
You
thunderstorm?
feel
or
her
something?
shaking. Fireworks. Like for 10 minutes straight. And they were in the sunroom in the back, and it's all windows. They were shaking. And I just heard her like whimpering. I went back there and she was like, Mom.
Why are there
Help.
fireworks in May?
because of
We-
graduation.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're thinking high school
yeah.
graduation because we live very close to the college and the high school. So
Yeah, high
What
schools
up to?
love fireworks or anything they can. Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's Texas.
They were
baby.
blue and
It's
yellow, so I think it was
Sunday.
that.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But so Reno's is drunk.
Hey.
We're betting.
You're betting on fights.
We're being
Baylorn.
loud about it too. Like if they're in that fight to like work some stuff out, we're like now part of the fight experience for them, as
Yeah.
we're both like telling a different one to kick his ass, and then like probably halfway through we swap which one we're rooting for because we forget which one we're rooting
100%.
for. So that's what's
100%.
going on in our world.
So let's just see.
You don't have to.
I'm curious. Glip is getting his ass kicked right now.
Awesome.
Do it for Dell.
I'm glad I'm not there.
Valorm, you are doing sciencey stuff. Lauren's fumbling
Doing
around.
science, chemistry
Is
now.
fumbling around. Yeah, chemistry. Yeah.
Well, actually, more like just who can I get in contact with on a mail?
Yes.
I need some things.
And
Send that list to Camus. Like, I need these things.
Can we say that when I was running around looking for booze, I'm like in that main area. I'm guessing there's like kitchen lab.
yeah, there's a galley.
Like,
Kitchen
all-
lab, yeah.
and close. So I'll just like peek my head into the lab and be like, Valorm, booze? You have it.
No.
What?
No.
Equivalent?
I mean, it'll take time.
I don't have time. And then she's gonna like run out and maybe like, oh shit. Why do I always forget this? And then she's gonna like turn to like go back towards the like the rooms and stuff and just be like, Lauren, I need my stash, and like go to run away, but I'm guessing I don't get far.
I want to see because I know these two are have a scene, so I'll say you get there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she'll make it back to to the workout room or Lauren's room and just be like, Lauren, you have my booze.
And you'll see a couple dent marks across the room, and you'll see now that Lauren and Frex are very carefully standing. Frex is standing very carefully and moving very slowly around Lauren as they're trying to put on this kind of big armor. And then Lauren will look at you, almost looking a little worried now, and point with her head, go, "It's there, right over there." And it's like in a little cubby in front of her bed.
Should I ask about this?
If you want.
What is this?
So you remember that guy who almost who like I wanted to fight, and we got him locked downstairs. Do you remember how
Zeus?
he got to you so fast? Yeah, Zeus.
Yeah.
And then, like, just mechanically like moves her arm next to her side. I go, oh. So it looks like I asked Valorm to see if he could put the jump jets on the armor, and it looks like he did a really good job. Except I don't know how to use these things, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Test run. I think you're doing great.
Then she'll like point with her head again to like the dents in the walls. Yeah, test run.
Just don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, Frex probably has like a mop and bucket is like trying to clean up some scorch marks that are like on the ground. It's like testing. Yes, very good. Everyone's safe.
Just don't hurt yourself. And just wait until I don't want to get hit. She's gonna like kind of like start scooting towards the bed to like go grab her booze that she's given to Lauren for safekeeping.
I would be your drinking buddy, but I'm a little stuck.
No, you
So,
shouldn't
another time?
drink and fly or drink and sprint. Drink and zoom. Don't do that. So no, Renos is and Drex are drinking, so I was gonna I was gonna go join that. If you totally should come meet up with us once you're done and take that armor off because then it would like we'd be around people. Have fun.
Okay.
But
then
what
just,
were you
like,
gonna say?
little... No, and as soon as you start talking, something would like start sputtering in her like calf area. Like,
Are you sure you don't need help?
You do you. This will happen. Yes.
I can help you
this will
before I get
happen.
drunk.
Frex, you got this, right? You and I got this.
Yeah.
See, the face of confidence. We got it.
Yeah. It's just like spacesuit with thrusters, but rocket fuel.
A lot heavier. Yeah,
Rocket
and it's a lot
fuel.
heavier. Yeah.
Okay. The next time you see me, I'm gonna be wasted out of my mind, so I can't really assist. Last call. 3, 2.
And right before you get to 1, your bottle gets snatched. There will
Fuck?
be no call. There will be no call. And what the fuck is this? As he's just looking, as Sifo is looking at the circus in front of her.
Nobody. What?
I would think that Frex would like instinctively stand between Sifo and the scorch marks. Not like effectively covering them up, but just be like, I'm gonna stand in front of this.
Hold on.
And
Del.
Lauren will try to also salute as best she can with locked arms.
What are you doing?
Testing out prototype equipment, man.
Why in your room?
It offers enough space, and I don't want to get people hurt. That's why, I think.
We have an entire bay that you could have tested this out in. And yet you've now scorched my floors.
I mean, I have to live with them, so I know.
Yeah, probably. It's probably reeks of accelerant in here. Like it's
no, it's that. Like she.
One of my favorite things about this team is we're so like, yeah, well, like this is our room. When it's like we're just soldiers on a ship. Like we should not be doing any of the things we're doing.
Like
in all
the
of
fact
these
that
rooms.
y'all, like the fact, like I said, for all those, Camus is not your typical Turian. He runs a very loose ship. Sifo's a little more of like trying to keep the cats from just going crazy. And so she's like,
Dell's gonna say, you think that's bad? You should see Gold Team's rooms.
oh, I know. We're in the middle of repairing it. And I would watch out for y'all's stuff if Sydney ever figures out it's one of y'all. As soon as she figures out who's the one who fucked with her shit, she's gonna come after y'all.
Fuck Sydney.
Oh, you say that. That a legitimate laugh came from that. Like, anyway,
Give me
you need
that
to. No. After.
After what?
What do you think? Campus needs to speak with you. With the both of you, actually. So get out of your Iron Mans. What they know about? Yeah, I'm gonna say they know about 21st century movies. So looking at Lawrence, like, get out of your wannabe Iron Man suit and get the skedaddling. Both of you. Where? Oh, and by the way, where's Del?
Me?
Not Del. Rinos.
Drunk.
The fuck you mean?
Drunk.
Which is where I was about to go.
Inebriated, ma'am.
It's only been 45 minutes since the end of the ceremony.
But she's really good at it.
She can drink pretty well.
No shit.
And that's where I was trying to go, but you're stopping things.
You keep trying to reach for this. I'm gonna break the bottle.
More, but that's the good shit. So
I know.
touch.
You're lucky I can't drink this stuff. She puts it. She puts it down, away from you. Look, I know y'all have been going through a lot. It's been stressful. Y'all just got a war. But you two, from what I understand, know Zeus. Or know of Zeus. Especially you, Dell. You know everybody. So, you're going to be, and seeing how everybody else is pretty banged up. But because she's in a sling as she's keeping the booze away from you. And I was like, as you can see, you're going to have to be the one that'll lead up on that interrogation.
I got you, Dell. And then like another robotic gesture from her arm.
Yeah. Once again, my great skills have put me in a fucking bind. Can we get this over with?
The sooner you get on, Keela, Dell, the sooner you get over to the office, the better.
Okay,
I know.
actually, if we're needed, I actually may need you now, Dell, to get this backpack off. I did it by myself, and I don't know how to get it off.
Busy. 1 second. Then she's gonna turn around and help Dell. Or Dell, that's me. Help Lauren. Fuck.
Help Lauren, help Dell.
I'm trying to help myself. But
She'll look at y'all while she's doing that. She kind of just leans up against the wall watching all of this, and she's like, "Do you even know how to use that, Lauren?"
Whose armor? It's my armor.
Give me a straight answer, soldier.
It is my armor, and she'll point to like the scratched off areas of her armor. It's just been modified.
Right. Do you know how to use the modifications? What
I
were you gonna say,
mean,
Dave?
go ahead, David.
Oh, no, please keep going.
I mean, I live in my armor, right? I know like the back of my hand, so just a little, just like you know when you get like a rock in your shoe, everything just seems a little off for a little bit until you fix it. Same thing. It's my armor, right?
I don't
I
wear
know it.
shoes. I wear an environmental
Yeah,
suit.
yeah. You wear a suit.
Don't get rocks in here because I could die.
Yeah, definitely don't get rocks in there. Yeah, I mean, I'll get it worked out. I swear, I promise. I mean, think about me in this thing. Come on, that's a good
It's
combo.
gonna be great. Yes. So much destruction. Tell you what.
Oh, you know who could help me?
Who?
The Cap. He knows how to do these things.
Yes, he does. He's actually very good at it.
Want to put in a good word, maybe? Getting some tutoring lessons?
You see her kind of
Yep.
rub the top of her face mask, like, yeah, because I don't want you flying off into some chasm. Because I have a feeling we're going to go to work here soon. And being that you guys are the most put together team we got going on, who authorized this?
From what I was told, someone told this to me, and she'll kind of look over at Dell and like play along. It was told it was a need to know. I don't know.
Need to know.
Hey, this is the information that was relayed to me, ma'am.
we
I'm
don't get
just-
to know everything.
Yeah, I mean, you always say we're Obsidian Squad. We're not Gold Squad. You always say. So it's like,
Never said that.
You've said those words, maybe not in that order, but you said them.
I've never said that at all in any order. Y'all's hatred of Gold Squad is just, it's like, whatever. Look, I'll put in a good word from Camus, if anything, just so you can stop fucking up my ship.
Thank you, ma'am.
She just is like, takes a deep breath. She's like, and by the way, you guys get some of the more tougher missions. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're
Gold
tougher
Squad,
doesn't mean. Doesn't mean
No.
that the better missions.
No, actually, we don't put Gold Squad on them. We put Gold Squad is not set up for the same thing y'all do. They're my infiltrator squad. They go in, they get me information, they come back. They're not meant for long haul combat like you guys are.
Details.
Details. Usually half the missions she's actually kind of getting frustrated, mad. She's like, half the missions that we send on, we literally pick you over them because we know you're gonna come back alive. Or have we forgotten that we just lost the leader of Bronze and the entire Silver Squad?
Whoa. We're pushing it to a new point.
You guys are meant to do the most dangerous missions because we know, me and Camus know, that you will come back most likely alive. There is no ranking structure here. Gold is an infiltrating squad. They are meant to get info. They are meant to get us all the info so you guys can do your damn job. We're all a family. We're all a team. We all have different parts. So you, Dell, being the leader, should probably start understanding that.
I mean, if you didn't want us to believe that they were ranked, why did you name them in like a clear ranking of
Because because Camus is an idiot and it sounded cool.
Can we, as payment, can we rename the teams?
No.
If we do a good job next mission, can we do it?
No.
But I already got shirts.
Fuck, where did you get shirts from?
That's for me to know.
Hobbies.
Need to know basis.
Need to know, I mean. Need to know.
Need to know basis.
Frex says, Dell has many hobbies.
That's...
Speaking of Miss Dell, she's in the mom.
It's got whatever that
zone.
thing that Heather has.
Yeah, the screen printing shit. Yeah.
The infinite crafting machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I've seen your room. Get rid of half the shit in there. You ain't doing it, I want it out.
Oh, ma'am, I've gone down this road. I'll tell you, I'm working on it.
I think Frex starts to leave the shrink away from the conversation a little bit.
Fade away.
You just see Dell's starting to breathe heavy. She's like, it's all important. What if I need to go back to it?
You haven't gone back to anything since you've been on this damn shit.
Ma'am,
true.
Not a good idea.
Not
a
fucking
good idea,
true.
ma'am. She always uses it, ma'am. I swear.
Stop lying.
And you see a very big wink from Lauren to Seafold. She always uses it.
Stuff all the time. I do.
Yeah, I know.
There's a place for everything.
Ma'am. It's Lauren. Adele, it's okay.
That was
Remember?
Maine.
We talked about this.
Oh my god.
You have one cycle to organize and get rid of the shit you haven't touched in 6 months.
Nice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Or me and the engineering crew is going to come in here and get rid of it all.
Don't you dare fucking touch my room. Don't you fucking touch my room.
It's not your room. It's my ship.
Do you want us to go talk to the captain or not?
I want you to get... Oh, yes, I do. But get your stuff cleaned up.
I can't do both at the same time. I'm just one. Sorry.
After this, get your stuff cleaned up.
Stupid. She's gonna just start aggressively pulling shit off.
Just see herky jerky Lauren of oh, all right, come on, oh god.
Lauren's like, wait. Don't break my ankle. Okay, we can take that off now.
And by the way, Lauren, with this armor now being in this kind of state, we will put it next to Camus's stuff.
Okay.
We'll have it moved there.
Thank you, ma'am.
She's gonna once I get that all taken off, Dell's gonna grab the bottle of whatever and just kind of glare at Sifa as she walks out the fucking door and is still grumbling and shit. What the fucking shit?
Fix your attitude, youngin.
And then
you.
Frex is kind of following, like carrying like whatever errant shit y'all have been dropping, right? just to be with the two of you instead of left alone with Sifo.
Space
and
Mountain's
then
a lot like
Lauren-
time off.
She's all around.
She really is.
And then Lauren is going to just like, after putting on her, old, like workout armor, she'll go to Steve and go, "Ma'am, I've been working on this for a long time. I've been trying to organize that room since I've met her. Just give me a little time. One cycle is not going to do it."
Fine. You got in between missions. I want some work done. That is actually, Camus is a very laxed individual, but for the safety of y'all in combat, that can be a problem. Having that much stuff. I don't mind like Renos's room and y'all and your workout stuff. That can all be magnetized. You can get that all stored away. It's actually quite neat here. Her stuff is chaos, and if we gotta do evasive maneuvers and none of that shit's down,
Yep.
you know what you humans say, that third law, whatever stays in motion is in motion until it hits something. And Dell's not a Vorcha. Dell's not a Krogan. She's actually quite soft.
Yeah, I'm well aware
I'm
of this.
gonna
And
need-
then
I'm gonna need
Go
the
ahead.
head of engineering to know the laws of physics.
The GM doesn't know the laws of physics. Sifo knows the laws of
Ethan with
physics.
those needles out of nowhere.
Look, hey, don't judge me. I'm a
That's-
truck driver,
no, no.
okay?
None of my business.
Trick your
So
teeth, sir.
so while we're walking with Dell, right? Frex is there with you, right?
Mhm.
Frex, like, kind of quietly while we're walking towards the captain's quarters, says, "The Voidwalkers are about to have a split of the hive. Or, sorry, a split of the brood. We're gonna have new space. If you wanna take a corner for yourself, we'd love to have you down there. Sifo never comes down there.
Like move in?
For your projects, yes."
Oh, wait. Let me think about it.
Dell's gonna have a she shed down there with the Vorcha.
Like, I'm not completely opposed, but just let me think about it. You have little ones and they have teeth, and I just.
We do, and they do. But I've learned a new word. I'm an influencer in the Vorcha. They watch my videos on makeup.
They do?
Yes!
Oh my god, look at you!
Influence.
You do. You totally do. It's that
You gave
look.
me that. You gave me that power of makeup and influence. I could use it to give you space. So that Sifo thinks you've cleaned all your hobbies up. But you just have a shed for your hobbies.
Cry. Oh my god. This is very sweet. This is very sweet. We'll talk about it. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. Tifa's just being. It's been this way the whole time. I don't know why she's getting this way now.
And
I've
this is
always
probably
had a
when
lot of
Lauren
shit.
would come in.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry guys. Let's clean up.
Okay.
Well, I know that's so unfair of Sifo to do that. Oh man, I'll help you though if you need it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, Frex had a good plan. Maybe I'll just move some stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well,
Hey.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. But hey, nice sass to Sifo there. It's like you've been hanging out with someone who already does it way too much. That was great.
Yeah, I was a little proud of myself.
Like-
But I still
like
called her ma'am.
loose.
I still respect her though. I still respect her.
which you can do. That's totally fine. But yeah, like, who is this new Lauren? Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty confident in this armor. The armor gave me a lot of confidence. The jump
Boosters
checks, I
will
mean,
do
come
that.
on.
Jump checks, yeah.
I mean, I looked pretty good in it. Let's be
Yeah, it
honest,
was
right?
great. It was great. It was good. Go fucking interrogate this motherfucker or whatever we're doing. Stupid. Then we can drink.
Yeah, you can drink. We'll drink. You'll drink right after this. We'll get this guy, and then we'll figure out something to do.
We're missing fight night too. God. We never get to do the
Yeah,
fun
you're
shit.
right.
We never get to do the
You're
fun
right.
shit.
I've been planning weird all day.
We're gonna
So-
go to King's.
Okay, real quick, just an update for the two that are at fight night.
Oh shit. Yes.
Clip has come
Go
back.
the blue shorts.
He's
Woo.
come back. He got it's the second to last round, and he got a wicked uppercut that dropped the engineer, and he's at a count of 8, but the engineer gets back up. So they got to go one more round.
Yes.
Someone win.
So you two walk in. You three, I'm guessing it's you, Lauren, Dell, and Frax. You going with them,
Mm-hmm.
Dave?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys walk in. You guys are walking in, and there is music playing, which is unusual, as you see, Camus sitting against his chair. The song that's playing in the background is "Gangsta's Paradise" for some reason.
Yes. Yes. Fucking Sifo. No, not Sifo. My apologies. Camus.
Camus.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he sees Lauren. He's like, your 20th century music. It speaks to me. This
Hmm?
whole. Well,
What?
this.
What do you
This-
mean? Is this?
That's right. You didn't grow up on Earth, did you?
Mm-mm. Is this Earth music?
Yeah, this is what they call rap, I guess.
Interesting.
Very
Huh,
rhythmic.
that's all right. That's all right.
Oh,
I
that's
prefer
sad.
the hand-on music.
Fair. It is a lovely. And you see him type in something. He's like, I might have to listen to that later. What he found was a rendition of. I'm gonna do it to myself. Rendition of hand-on music with "Gangsta's Paradise."
Yes.
Yes.
So he's like, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to do that later.
Let's get some mashups going. Some good old-fashioned mashups.
Hell
And
yeah.
our covers of 20th century Earth music coming up next.
On Hanarter Radio.
You guys also see that there are 2 screens up on, and you're looking at a Turian and an Asari that are sitting in 2 separate rooms. Del, how well do you know Zeus?
How well do I know Zeus? How well do I know Zeus?
You know of him. You've done dealings with the collectors in the past just because of Renos's past,
mhm.
and you've had up until recently most of your interactions with him have actually been quite pleasant.
Wouldn't Lauren know Zeus more? Because wasn't
Lauren
he?
would know. She would also know of him, but they never fought. They're both fighters in the Fight Club. They were never matched against each other because she's in a low weight class and he was in
Gotcha,
a heavy
gotcha.
where she's in a
But just
and
like barely, like
barely
if she wanted to bulk up.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I mean, he was fine to do business with. Never a problem before.
Usually I would handle this, and Sifo would handle the other one, but I feel it necessary for y'all to handle this one. y'all have the most history with him. So I need y'all to head down there to the cell blocks and try to get him to talk. CFO will be right there with you if it gets out of hand.
I mean, sorry, but
I'm guessing CFO told you have to clean your room.
Like from the back without Del seeing, like Lauren will point at herself of like A-OK symbols of like, I got this.
As you're doing that, CFO comes in. Oh, good, you're finally here. Camus, that one there needs training. And he looks over at you, Lauren. I'm like, training for what?
Oh my god. Okay, so so I got this armor, and remember how you told me you weren't going to give me your jump jets in your will? That really hurt me, so I got my own, and I want you to train me, sir.
While this is happening, I'm gonna send a message to Valorm that we're being instructed to make a Turian talk. If Valorm can think of something that would help make that happen.
You just get back a message that says, "I'll get my kit ready."
Okay. Sorry, please continue. I just wanted to get Valorm in on this a little bit.
Absolutely. I was like, how do I get Valorm in this?
You don't want Valorm in on this, but
yeah. Me as a player, I want Valorm.
Yeah, me as a GM, I want to see what kind of crap we can come up with. I'm purposely protecting the other one. Zeus is dead to me at this point.
Damn.
You guys have fucked him up 7 different ways of Sunday. His arc is coming towards an end, so.
All right.
Third time's a charm.
It's true.
Right. So. Yeah, he is like, what? Did you? He looks at Sifo like, did you authorize this? She's like, I didn't. Who the fuck? The fucking Valorm.
All I'm saying was I just wanted a little recognition from you, and being in your will, and you said maybe, and so I was proactive.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's good to be proactive, and so I was proactive.
Well, I meant to be proactive. I didn't mean integrating Turian technology into human technology. So you have Havoc strike jets.
Yeah, I think that's their name. They do cause a lot of havoc.
How do you? They burned up
Just theoretically, I think they do. I wouldn't know personally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we still reek of accelerants. Like,
yeah.
especially
Yeah.
Fucking Frex.
Lauren. Oh yeah.
Because Frex was in the room, like not probably in the right corner when she lit that thing up.
Cool. Okay. He looks at Sifo and is like, have the engineers take her suit down to where mines are stored at. And she shakes her head with I've already told him. I will teach you just so you don't kill yourself, because all of you are pretty important right now.
Yes. Yes. Lauren does power fists.
God, why can't I don't know who I am. Del just like leans over to Lauren, just like, did you hear that key word right now? Key phrase. That's one.
I can hear you. I'm right here.
Did you hear that?
You just hear an audible Keela when Jesus, as Sifo walks out of the room.
Yes.
I'm so just always there. It's like fucking like parasite or something. Just always around.
Watch your mouth, Del.
She's always
Who
around.
said that? Did Sifo say that?
No, Camus heard you call her a parasite. That's
Yeah.
how you think he's
Ooh.
gonna react to that.
I mean, sorry.
Look, Dell, you're a smart gal. You've been around for a little bit. You're pretty young for an sorry. What's your problem here recently? You've been bucking orders.
She's all up in my business. Get out of
She's
my
all-
business.
It's our business to make sure that you guys are okay.
Siva doesn't know that I have a great rope system in my room to lock down all my shit. So if she's worried, she didn't even ask. She didn't even care to ask. She just came in there and started commanding me to do all the shit. It's my space. My
It is
space.
your space, and you are free to an extent, you're free to do what you want in your space. This is why Renos has that glass mural going on. It's why I allow Lauren to have her workout stuff in her room. You've gone too far.
You don't even fucking know. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even ask to know. You don't even
They
try
don't
to
know.
know.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't get it.
Help me out, Pierre. Help me help you. What do I need to know? Why are you picking up so many projects anyway?
Rope system. Secure rope system. Got that shit on lock. It's fine.
I'm gonna ignore the tone because I don't feel like fussing at you tonight.
I'm here to do your thing.
All right, I gave you your orders, but I'm also curious on why are you always picking up new hobbies?
Can somebody have hobbies? Can somebody do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm listening. My hobby is music. I listen to all kinds of music. Your friend over there, Lauren, is working out in all kinds of weird manners. Frexia does makeup. Lovely tutorial, by the way. Sifo actually looked really good following one of your tutorials. Not using your makeup, but using the techniques.
Yes, contours. Yes.
And he points at his and I'm trying some new stuff with my markings.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Is
It's fine.
Dell helped me. I learned from Dell.
Yes.
Too many things happening.
You, on the other hand, it seems like the requisition officer tells me that you're consistently buying random shit. All over the place.
It's my money.
Which is fine, but you're picking up new projects. You do it for about, 3-4 days, I would say, maybe a week at the longest, and then you're done?
We can have it the longest.
I was gonna turn to Lauren and just be like, I don't know. What did I do? Why am I being judged
You're
in
not
this way?
being judged.
Of all I didn't
They don't get it.
just done the
They don't.
same thing that I've done for years. I this is what
20 years, I think.
should
at
I
least.
change who I am? Is that what the leadership
No, I don't think that's
of
what they're
this
asking you to
ship
do.
is telling me to do? Is change who I am as a being?
I mean, you could just tell them that you're bored a lot and that a lot of these things help us. Look, a lot of my workouts come from your phases, and so does, Frex's stuff. Makeup, that's all you. So you're just the first step. You're the first. You get bored a lot, so you got to be the first step. Always try new avenues. That's good for leaders. Just say that to him. Just say that to him.
I'm pretty sure he's just I heard everything you said, soldier.
Yeah, Lauren was completely regular room level.
Okay.
It's a weird overlap of judgment and
I'm not judging you.
And support and admiration kind of going, and I don't know how to process it.
There it is. He smiles. There it is.
Why?
You're processing. You're afraid to process stuff. Aren't you?
I can't process what not being able to process. Can we deal with this after we interrogate a person? I probably shouldn't go in there all flustered and shit.
Here, And he pulls you a shot of whiskey. Calm your nerves.
This is what I've been trying to do this whole fucking night. Shoots it.
There's a knock on the door frame, and Valorm shows up with a little like suitcase. I've got my kit. Was there an interrogation?
Let's go. Come on. Yes.
Oh Lord, how did the armor go?
Great.
Fucking Valorm, you
Thanks,
and
sir.
I need to talk about chain of command.
Oh no,
What?
what? No, he just helped me with my Omni tool display on my armor, right, Valorm?
Someone left tech in the lab, and I had 5 minutes while a simulation was running, and so I just fixed it. Okay,
Put Havoc
is that a
Havoc boosters on her armor in 5 minutes. But I can't get you to do my maintenance?
maintenance is not my job.
Either way, you and I.
I'm not in engineering. That's boring.
Y'all lucky that you're one of the best squads I've ever hired. Go do this interrogation. Valorm, he needs to stay alive.
Frex kind of like dials in on that one, like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, Lauren goes, oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not bringing that kit.
The fact that you have that kit worries me 7 times over than I think I need to be worried, but whatever. Neither here nor
I mean,
there.
that kit is just. I mean, you said interrogation, not execution. They're different things.
Ooh. Why do you... Were you part of like the Solarian Special Forces when you were with the N7 program, or is that just something your family does?
I have hobbies.
Oh, so he gets to have,
Get out of my office.
he gets to have as we walk out, Del is texting Renos, just being like, a lot of shit happened, can't make it to the fight. You should probably come to this interrogation thing because it's just too much. And we're talking to Zeus. So, you know, like, come on. And she's just gonna be kind of like a bitchy vent, blah blah blah, but with basically saying like, get your ass here type.
Get like 12 texts, and I'm like, Drax,
Why
there's multiple letters. Read this for me, please.
Okay. Let me read. Okay.
Yeah.
It's from Dell. And Dell says, shit went down. No shit went down. I'm clean. And then she says, she says, get here. Interrogation. Zeus. Zeus.
Shit, we have to sober up.
I thought I smelt him. Okay, we have to
That's where
sober-
the shit went down. Okay.
So
Do I look
You-
sober?
You look sober. Let's go find Zeus
about
and
to,
kill
you're
him.
about to get you're about to get sober, Renos, when Sifo finds you. There you are, child.
Hello.
The fangs like diminish as soon as Sifo's in there, and Drax is like trying to Drax is pissed. Drax is really upset, and is just trying to keep it in while Sifo's present.
Right. By the way, update. Your boy Glyph won.
Ah,
In
go
the round,
Glenn.
last second
Damn it!
KO.
EKO.
I'm pretty sure that's who I chose.
I'm sure it is too, because you're.
Yeah.
Here's your credits.
When she's drunk, she doesn't remember anything, but she just leans on the drill, never forget.
Yes.
So it's like Sifo kind of looks at you and he's like, "Are you drunk?"
No.
We have things to do.
Yeah. That I definitely knew that were happening today, and therefore I didn't drink.
Uh-huh. Come here. And you get stuck with an adrenaline pin.
Ow! Why the fuck would you do that?
Can I have one too?
You don't need one. You guys' metabolism is fast enough.
Wait, you weren't drunk? Looking
No.
at Drax.
Not yet.
Here's your 100 credits back.
I was getting there, but I didn't make it.
Okay.
And now I know
Well,
that Zeus is on the ship.
All right.
And I'm just like getting all tingly and like a really quick hangover. And I'm like, what's happening?
Something that I've had to learn with dealing with Cam is this dumbass drinking too much.
That's why we get along.
Mhm.
Not you and me and him.
Mhm.
You and I get along fine, but you don't drink with us.
I don't drink. Somebody has to stay sober.
Yes.
That's very responsible of you.
Fair. Look. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure at some point you had some kind of text message from Dell.
Oh, yeah. Drax translated for me.
Yes. Zeus is here.
Right, you, David, do you want? Part of me wants to send Drax back to the Horde.
Oh. Because part of Drax wants to be there.
That's what I figured.
So yeah, I could have one or both of them there. I'm happy with either.
Sure, let's throw the chaos. Let's throw the wins to chaos. You win on this one. He is here, and I'm sending. Apparently, Camus is sending Dell to go deal with him, to interrogate him. You, on the other hand, will be going with Camus, and you're gonna go be interrogating Xenia.
Drax?
No, you,
Oh.
Drax.
Drax, right? Look at him.
No,
He could intimidate her into talking. Sure.
no, you are going because you have the most history with her.
Mhm.
You have history of
Can
Xenia.
I get drunk again?
No.
Unfortunately.
Oh. We don't have much history with anybody.
Lucky.
Maybe so.
Wait, with Camus? Camus is going with
Camus
me?
will be there.
All right.
What, you thought we were gonna let you go by yourself?
God, I was hoping
Chuckles at
not.
that. No, I gotta go oversee the what's a nice word? She just does this motion trying to think of a nice word to explain the circus that's gonna happen at the other interrogation room.
Yeah.
Your other teammates to make sure that they don't kill Zeus.
That's
Wait.
probably fair. Did they call in Valorm? Did they specify which kit he should bring?
Sifo.
He has a wait, what? Yes.
Zeus has to live.
That is the plan, yes.
But plans change, right? Plans are just a list of things that don't happen.
Hey,
Fortune
that's what I
wisdom.
say.
Yeah. Okay, standing order, Zeus lives. Unless something happens while there.
Something like.
I don't know, he attempts to escape, though I don't see how he does it with missing an arm, his armor, and being chained down to a chair.
Okay.
You
I
gonna
just
be
give
good?
Drax a knowing nod.
Yeah, as Drax looks like sees it. Zeus lives under order. Yes.
What about Ziana?
He lives. We're not a pirate crew here. We just don't execute our prisoners.
But if they tried to escape, it's the safety of the crew comes first, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna regret bringing you with me.
He's very smart. He'll get in there.
He'll stay outside with me for now.
Okay. For now.
You get going.
God, I need some aspirin. You'd think that adrenaline shot would skip the hangover stage.
Oh, here. And she throws you a pill bottle. Take one.
Okay.
And in about 5 minutes, you'll start feeling right as rain. It's like a triple caffeine pill.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
So, you guys are in your interrogation room. We'll start with the group real quick. You guys are walking up, and you notice Zeus is on the outside. It's a closed-in interrogation room, and you just see chains around his ankles and his one arm, and he's just kind of like shivering really bad as you guys see frost on the outside of the windows.
Before we were able to get like into view of him, Dell had to do a few like okay. And just kind of like was able to get into interrogation mode or whatnot.
Would you like
Worry
me to
about
go
the
in
number?
first?
No. It's okay.
No?
It's okay.
Okay.
Just have your kit ready.
I was just going to explain the kit before it begins and maybe save you some trouble.
I mean, you can still do that.
He seems cold. I should go fix that. Drax goes to move towards the door.
Drax or Frex?
Drax. Drax.
Okay. So he feels like, hold on, Drax. I know you have history with him.
What?
And he has history with you. Let's not rock the boat. I still need to get info out of him.
Right.
Dell's in charge of this.
Yeah, Drax goes over to be helpful, I guess, to to Dell and crew.
Okay.
Yeah, I pictured us all going in at the same time.
You guys can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same time.
is an actual kit being explained? I didn't know. That's why I paused.
Oh.
I mean, I can do that. If you would like, I can.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Zeus. My name is Dr. Valorm Lujic. I'm a Solarian scientist. I have advanced degrees in xenobiology, biochemistry, inorganic and organic chemistry, molecular engineering, and also several others that I just don't have time to list. This is my interrogation kit. I don't want to have to use it, but just know that I know exactly your chemical makeup, and I can make this go how we need it to go, but I don't want to, so I'm just going to stand over here. Maybe we won't talk again. That's probably best. I think he's right.
He looks. He laughed, but he's mostly stoned. He's like, man, y'all are cold. Putting a Turian in a cold room where y'all trying to mentally break me or something. You know these were outlaw. This was outlaw back in the First Contact War. Still. Fancy meeting you here.
I mean,
should have crushed your skull when I had a chance.
but
Lauren
you
will kind of
did.
get a little angry.
Yeah.
But you did.
Yeah.
So.
They brought almost the whole squad.
Wait, one more time.
He's like, oh wow, almost the whole squad here, except for little old Renos and that motherfucking Drax.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Drax is probably like through the Is there like a one-way mirror or something like that?
Yeah, it's a one-way mirror. Think of it like a classic interrogation room.
All right, cool.
It's just really cool.
Then I think that Drax is probably on that other side of the mirror, and like just like very subtly like sends a claw across the glass, so you all can hear like a little.
Feeling.
Cold. Annoyed that I'm here.
Mm.
Do y'all realize how fucked y'all are?
I mean, we didn't do it.
What are you talking? He's just like, yeah, you don't even know what's going on, do you? You don't even know.
You want
Just
to
follow-
enlighten us?
Not really.
That's not a good answer.
Oh. What, you
Do
got
we
me
need to
cold?
explain the kid again?
I ain't afraid of that kid, or did you forget what I... Look at me. What more damage can you do to me? I'm missing my arm. I got torn up twice by y'all.
Mm.
Y'all
Do you want me
can't
to
do nothing.
list? I have an itemized list.
I'd rather you never speak again. These Solarians are always like that. So high and mighty.
Don't be rude. You're not in the position to be rude.
Tell me, Dell. Why do you work for them? For this?
Is there a reason I shouldn't?
Money, opportunity, position for power. You could have all of that, especially with your long life. And yet, for some reason, you hang around with a bunch of ragtag mercenaries. Well, you, Valorm. You could be a top scientist for almost any industry in the terminus system, and yet you're here.
Still a top scientist.
You know, y'all had an opportunity. Could have worked for a very powerful organization, but then you just decided to sick your vorcha on me.
I don't remember.
In the first game, like literally.
No,
Yeah.
I know that. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that we know that they're doing. um. So
You would know that they were in the attempt of trying to recreate frigates at the same size as the Normandy, which ties in with them trying to get the core drive, or at least you would assume like the core drive.
yeah.
And you know that there has been groups of gangs, smaller gangs, including Eclipse Gang, like the bigger gangs, starting to team up to work together to overthrow Arya's main group.
That's right. That's right.
Like
Okay.
that, those are the things you kind of know. I don't know. I'd say by now y'all would kind of piece it together
Mm-hmm.
in that sense, but like you don't know like the structure of it.
Okay. I mean, we all have plenty of opportunity here. I'm sitting pretty. I'm fine. Unless you think that there is something specific that's better.
Of course, there's always something better. I mean, take my group.
I don't know
Left.
too much about your group.
Well, you know about our deal of being former enforcers for the Blue Suns, and a better offer came around. As much as you know, we stopped working for them. And up until you and your little ragtag group of friends showed up, we were doing pretty damn well.
What's that other offer, by the way?
You see a sly smile, he's like, work for us. somebody with your connections would have probably made it a little bit easier for us to get some of the other gangs on our side. For the most part, everybody likes you, Dell. For the most part.
I know. I mean, you haven't really said anything to make me sway a different way. Just telling me to do something. I don't know if you know this. I don't really take that well.
Oh no, you seem to be taking orders quite well here recently. He kind of sits up a little more straight as his binds can. He's like, I mean, the Dell that I know before he joined this group would have never came and attacked us outright. Hell, the Dell I know never even tried to be a leader. Yeah, here you are. And now somebody's telling you to interrogate me, which you do kind of a poor job.
We just got started.
Oh. Well. He just sits back. Do your worst.
Valen, what you got in the kit?
Lenny? You think he's following a script? This is very boring. I've heard much more creative interrogation.
Maybe let's start at a level 3?
Okay. I just got a bunch of stuff.
Only, I guess torturing would be what, intimidate or
I don't
torture?
know.
There used to be,
Pharmaceuticals, maybe?
there used to be like a skill of torture.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, resist
Stop
drugs
you.
and torture.
well, there's the resist.
Well,
but,
not resisting it.
yeah. There used to be like an interrogation skill, but I don't think that Red has the
there's
interrogation.
interrogate.
Oh no, there's interrogation. It's right under human
Interrogation.
perception.
Oh,
I got a 4 in it.
Sweet.
I'm here to assist. I'm not here to interrogate. I'm here to chemically assist the interrogation. So what would that be?
Pharmaceutical.
Did I click it?
Yeah.
I did. 16.
Yep. That'll do. And he's like, God. And you see him try to swing his head at you when you inject him. Try to headbutt you. He misses. Drax, you see that. You see that he just tried to take a swing at you, at your friend.
So Drax like glances at Sifo as he leaves the like glass room to go into the interrogation room and like he's glancing at Sifo to see what Sifo does as he's going to leave this room.
Sifo is like, you're not gonna be happy till you at least get in there, are you?
Yeah, Drax. Drax will say, he tried to overpower the guards as he like leaves the room.
He did not try to overpower the guards. She's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. As he comes,
So, just for Ethan's conscience, it's more on like the sodium pentothal realm than the like excruciating pain. It's more just like he's feeling a lot more relaxed and friendly now.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to the anesthesiologist and they're like, this is gonna feel like 3 shots of tequila all at once, and you're like, no way, and then you're like, oh, it's like that.
He's just like, and you start seeing him kind of like,
These are the fun ones. Shouldn't feel as cold anymore.
I do appreciate that, Doc. As he sees Drax, he's like, oh, there you are. Come a little closer, you little shit.
Drax is probably like just barely in the room, and shuts the door behind him, and like you see the little like nose holes on his face like expand as he like takes it all in, and he looks at him and says, "I can survive in space for 12 minutes. Maybe we should go take a walk."
Maybe I should whoop your ass right here. You know, those bite marks are still fresh.
Yeah.
They had to put metal plates back there.
Because you couldn't do it, and you won't do it now. Not all. Just figured.
Took a lot of good men for me. The whole squad did.
Mm-hmm. You were a speed bump. Wait, no, something space related. You were a rattle of the engine. Nothing.
Oh, you got a mouth on you for being a Vorcha.
You got a mouth on you for being in chains.
I've tasted your blood.
Not put many of your kind down.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I'll tell you whatever you want if you give me 5 minutes alone with the Vorcha.
I'll take that. I'll take that right now.
Let's pump the brakes just a smidge.
I'm going to move. I'm just going to add this course on psychotherapy to cart. This is.
What's
I'm just watching Taylor's dog just go to town on liquor.
What's Lauren doing in this whole situation?
Lauren is gonna move over to probably Drax, just kind of closer, just kind of making sure she's in spatial range if anything need to be done.
Yeah, so Drax comes in with different kind of energy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's all that helpful to you
Change-
guys, but
like,
Drax
it
comes in
changed.
with new energy.
We can use it. No, we can use it.
All right,
Just
cool.
I'm just ramping it up. I'm just
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah.
How about
I know what's next in Valor's kit. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
how about you do that enlightenment like I talked about? Start giving us a little bit, and then maybe we'll let y'all two duke it out.
Roll me a persuasion.
Where is it? Aha. 18.
Oh. Versus his stuff.
I don't think he's got a lot in it, and he's rolling at a -1 right now.
Only a -1?
Valum hasn't pulled out the heavy stuff.
The next one's real bad. I just had an idea. I don't even know if it's possible, but it's gonna happen just because I thought of it. The magic of role playing game.
I knocked it one down. So he's like, you see him kind of hem and then hawing, and he's like, "What do you think's gonna happen when that relay gets up and running?"
I have no idea.
He looks over at Lauren. He's like, humans are humans. And they did a lot during the Reaper War. Hell, the hero's a human. So they're gonna have a newfound power over an alliance space. You think they're just gonna come in here with open arms and accept us for who we are? Look at what we do. We're not civilized to them. Especially with Arya in charge. The group that I work for was going to try to change that. To bring more of a civilizedness to Omega. And more of a unity. So when the Alliance comes to knocking, maybe they'll leave us alone. Possibly.
And what does that being civilized look like to your group?
And to me, it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm just a hired hand. You could definitely tell he knows more, but he ain't gonna say much after that. He's not gonna give you any more unless somebody rolls something else or another question
Can I
is
get
asked.
interrogation or
Yeah, go.
persuasion? Can I roll
What do you
something?
tell me what you do for interrogation?
So now that he was like speaking to me a little bit, I'm gonna be like, if you say the humans are gonna do stuff, I'm gonna try to lean into my humanness and be like, well, what are we gonna do? And kind of like tease him or almost kind of goad him into saying like something along those lines.
Yeah, go ahead. And it's versus his intimidation, right? It's intimidation versus intimidation, or is it persuasion? Yes.
I thought
What's the resistance?
Resist torture, drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yep, that's where we're at. We're here.
It is. It is exactly where we're at. Yeah.
Only took like 5 episodes or whatever.
Pretty quick. Again, he's rolling at a -1. Damn. Oh, and what did you say exactly, Gavin?
Of like what he is basically like what he is planning to enforce order with. If he thinks that humans are going to come in and like try to force order because they're supposedly lawless now, like what is he plan on, or what is his group plan on doing with that to not have that happen?
He just smiles as he leans back. Oh, Cerberus, you should know better than that. You guys did all kinds of stuff to get people to be controlled. Mind control, force of will, all of that. You know, I was part of a squad that investigated a cell of y'all's. Nasty shit. Ripping up people to try to turn them into something that they weren't. Put all the scientists down. The best day of work I ever had when I was a soldier. Our group wouldn't be anything like that. We would want to do things by diplomatic ways. Money, bribery. Violence would be the last course of action for us. Where Arya seems that's like her first action. Send all the guns, all the gangs to solve the problem. Yet during the war, she could barely hold on to this damn station if Shepard didn't show up. So we would do it through diplomatic means.
You'll see Lauren kind of get visibly angry, or not visibly, but if you know her, you know that she's starting to get a little angry at being kind of thrown in with the Cerberus group. She goes, well, it doesn't seem like you're having a lot of success now. What makes you think you'd be able to stop the Alliance from coming in and really messing you guys up?
He leaned in, well, that's y'all's fault. Y'all kicked off. Well, he can't move his arm, but y'all kicked off some events way ahead of schedule.
Well, you were pretty easy to kick off schedule.
Well, we have to do everything in the dark. Arya was, and still is, a very strong individual with a lot of people who were loyal. But we were getting there. But then y'all just had to stick your nose in some business y'all didn't belong into.
That's what we do. But the fact that we didn't even mean to do it and we really fucked your shit up, I think. And then he'll look at Valor. How high is he right now? He must be pretty high if he thought he's going to be doing pretty good if we just came and steamrolled you, just like I would have if we ever fought.
No, I think those delusions are authentically held. I don't think that has anything to do with the medication.
You see him like sit up and jerk at his binds. He's like, I'm sorry, I lost my temper there.
I don't know about you guys, but this doesn't sound like some group that's in it for the betterment of Omega. It sounds like some punk ass gangs who want some more power And they're just trying to cover it with this talk of being diplomats.
Oh, that's easy for you to say living on a ship. When was the last time you ever lived in Omega?
I lived on Omega for a long time.
Fair enough. But I'm sure with your influence, you didn't be in the ghettos. You didn't go to the places I went to.
You don't
sit
know
here
where I've been.
and you don't know where I've been. So don't sit here and judge me thinking that we don't have good intentions.
Looks a little pitiful to me.
So says the one that can't keep anything straight. And with that, we'll jump over to Renos and Xenia.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stop eating my trail mix and get serious. I was enjoying the show. I was just like, oh my god.
Oh my
Eating my sunflower
God.
seeds like it was
Oh my
no big.
God.
Oh my God.
I'm a part of this. That's right.
This show on Netflix is just amazing.
Stop.
I think we're about to watch some people fight.
I was waiting. I was like, I'm surprised I have not been swung on yet.
Oh, dude.
Will say with that last. Oh, sorry. I'll say with that last comment, she probably told Valorm to do whatever was next. But anyway, sorry. What was Drax doing?
Yeah, Drax is probably like checking with the groups, like, okay, he said enough. Yeah, we get to have our fight. Yeah, like he's Drax is ready.
Lauren will probably like putting her arm up for like a little bit of like, let's keep going first.
Okay. I don't even need the arm. We can fight Pharisees.
Wasn't planning on combat, but who knows?
Oh no, it's not going to be a combat. It's going to be both of us in space.
Fair enough.
And we're about to see just how terrible Vorcha can really be. If that happens, I don't know. It might not happen.
Depends on how the rest of the interrogation on y'all's side goes.
We'll see.
Meanwhile, not actually too far away, Camus is leaning up against the next wall. You notice that as you walk up, Renos, that Xenia is both her hands are bind together in some kind of black metal. Her legs are bind together in a black metal. And it looks like to be a collar around her neck.
And he uses biotics, bitch.
And also, unlike the other room that was cold, this one you can look and see a digital readout at 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Feels like home.
Yeah, trying to make her uncomfortable, but I think she's diving deep in her mind. Sorry's always tricky to break.
Especially that one. She's real good at mind games. Even with herself.
You're gonna be all right.
I guess what do you need to know from her?
Anything. What the hell's going on? Why there was an attack on Omega? Basically, I just need to know what the fuck is going on. And then also,
Okay.
I want you to try to get closure, if I'm frank.
I don't even know what that is.
C4
I feel like this
radio.
would have been a lot better had Sifo not hit me with that adrenaline. I'm
40 minutes after a ceremony of a fallen comrade and you're getting that wasted, you got problems. I'm going to speak quite candidly.
Drax and I had a drinking contest and it involved 24 straight seconds of tequila, so.
How did we get to 24 seconds of straight tequila?
Because Drax killed 24 people.
Okay, so why were you drinking?
Well, I had to drink for as many people as he killed, and then he had to kill for as many people as I did. But I just told him it was 24, so it was an even game.
He kind of he's like, "I'm sure you didn't kill anyone from what I looked in the battlefield."
Yeah. No, I didn't want to drink alone.
He shakes his head. All right, now let's go.
Okay.
Y'all walk in as she opens her eyes, and you can see the biotic dissipation. And she's like, hello, darling. Camus.
You're not looking so tough now that you can't just disappear.
I didn't even know crews like this still had these. And she tries to motion with her hands, like, implant inhibitors. Especially after the war. Interesting, Camus. Camus is staying silent as he falls into the corner and kind of sinks into the shadows.
I realized this, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to do all the talking.
And she looks over at Camus with a half-cocked smile. Oh, you're trying to tug at my heartstrings, Turian. And he turns back to you. With the, let's get at it. What do you need to know?
Everything? Why the fuck was there an attack on Arya?
Our plans were accelerated.
Okay, what are the plans?
Oh, you're gonna have to try harder than that. Think I'm just gonna give up the master plan?
Who the fuck are you working for nowadays anyway?
An organization that wants to see the survival Omega.
Is this the same people you've been working for the last few years, or is this something new?
Yes.
So you can stay loyal to someone, I see. Huh, interesting.
This again. I told you why you were trying and failing quite miserably.
Okay,
Gotten
look, I
slower.
was surprised.
You've gotten slower. Nobody used to be able to sneak up on you, and little old me, I never snuck up on you when we were together. And now, all of a sudden, I can just go boo. And then you can't put a touch on me, man. This crew's got you soft.
I think there's a few other things affecting my abilities.
No.
So why the fuck? Okay, I haven't seen you for fucking years. You show up, literally in my face, and tell me you want to take me to your new boss? Who the fuck is this guy? What can I do for him?
Oh, one, it was... My boss doesn't... Well, my boss knows of y'all. I'm the one who wanted to take you to my boss. But you wouldn't let me explain that to you. You were too busy flying, and then you had She-Hulk, or whatever her name was, show up out of nowhere. You wouldn't give me a chance to talk. And I mean, I get it. I did shoot at you. But I didn't shoot you. And you know me. You know I'm a good shot.
Yeah. Believe me, I've been thinking about it for a few fucking days.
I'm actually quite surprised you showed up sober all the times I've caught you drinking.
What?
What, you just thought because I haven't been around, I haven't been keeping an eye out on you?
Last time I saw you, your fucking goon squad was ready to kill me, and you did not stop them. I had to fight my fucking way out, barely making it. I don't see you for years, but you're keeping tabs on me, calling me darling, all this bullshit. What is your game? What are you fucking playing at? Why are you in my face right now?
Well, I'm in your face because you captured, to be honest.
Okay, why are you in my face in the first place? Look, technicalities, you're always so big about them. I'm not fucking having it today.
She smiles as she laughs. Well, you, like the last time, showed up unexpectedly. We didn't know. I didn't know you were on that job. I'll tell you, we were trying to mess up whatever Arya had you do. I wasn't. We just thought it was gonna be a goon squad. I wasn't expecting you to be there. And yes, I wasn't in charge back then. I was just a soldier with this group. I had to put on a show. And then this other time, again, didn't know you were gonna be there. By the way, your friend killed 3 of my sorry huntresses.
Man, it sucks. Guess they weren't in charge. They just had to do what they had to do.
Don't play with me. You know how we both take the losses.
So what accelerated your plans, huh?
You all
Can you at
showing
least
up
give me
and
that?
y'all showing up. I'll give you whatever you want. Y'all showing up for just no reason that we knew of. Don't know how you figured out where the scientists were.
You were there?
I wasn't there,
Hmm.
but I know what happened there. Boy, did y'all piss off Ares.
Mhm.
You know, that's why he took on the job of storming Afterlife.
Why?
Oh, he knew that we knew y'all were on your way back. You don't destroy one of our cruisers and us not figure out where you went. You see Camus actually sit up against the wall. He's like, the fuck?
So those space pirates, your guys?
Yeah.
Figured.
We wasn't planning on going to that place for a while. We didn't even know anyone else knew about that. Looks over at Camus like, quite a clever Turian, aren't you? He smiles. He's like, I'll do my best. And then y'all showed up out of nowhere and he snatched that core up. Really accelerated our plans. I tried to talk our leadership down, but we felt pushed. We felt put in a corner. We got this outside group.
I can't put any of the pieces together. I don't fucking understand. Why are you associating yourself with the Blue Suns, the Collectors, all these people just to take down Arya? Hey, what'd you just get?
Long story short, my leadership's afraid of what the Alliance will do.
What's the fuck about them?
What do you think is going to happen coming through those gates? Think they're going to come here? Terminus Systems has never been on good nature order. With the Terminus Systems in Alliance space has never been in good nature.
Huh?
We brought together because the big boogeyman, the Reapers, showed up. But you really think that piece is going to stand? Not with the Pirate Queen in charge. So it was a gamble. A gamble that didn't pay off. And now
Is
we're
your
in
boss
scramble.
that Solarian guy?
Possibly.
Figured. What's his name? If you don't tell me, I'm just gonna figure it out anyway, walking around Omega. Everyone fucking knows something for the right price.
They know his father. Father ain't around no more. Didn't make it out the Reaper War. I don't know his actual name. He goes by, I call him Boss.
Is that what everyone calls him?
No, but I'm not privy to that. I worked my way up the ranks at the time. It's
Isn't that hard to
funny.
believe?
She smiles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tried to find you that night. That night that
Yeah, which one? Since
the
apparently you're keeping tabs on me. Apparently there's
yeah,
lots of nights I don't remember.
well, the only reason why I didn't reveal myself any further is, and he looks over at Cam, is because Cam has sunk his fangs into you. That night, first night, we ran into each other. After a while, tried to find you, tracked you down to the bar. You were already heavily drinking, like you usually do. And I was
Thanks to
starting to
you.
walk.
Partially, thanks to you.
And I went to go try to explain myself, but by that time, that motherfucker right there was already talking to you. Tell me, how much do you know about Camus?
Apparently more than I know about you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right, Camus? Shut your mouth.
I don't
Do you
fucking
think?
care what you
Oh,
have to say about anyone's character. I've known you longer than I've known any of these people. And you've shown your hands. I've seen the bullshit you've pulled. Camus has been nothing but nice, gave me a life, picked me up off the ground, and you know I was already in a very bad spot when you pulled your bullshit. He's the only one that's helped me. CFO has helped me. My team has helped me more than you did in 10 fucking years.
he sits back. I was going to, but the people I work for are afraid of Camus and Sifo. When I told them that you were working for them, they put a hit out on you. They put a hit out on all of y'all once y'all got together. But I was in charge of that. So for 5 years, I have been trying to keep hit squads from killing you. So sorry if I've been a little busy. You can roll perception if you want to look into that more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not, she's telling the truth. Like, you just
Yeah.
needed a 10 to get it. Like, she's being, because you kind of cut it pretty deep there.
So,
You probably ask how a Turian mercenary got a ship like this before you question loyalty. Canvas is actually, how about I just space you? Well, you would like that, wouldn't you, traitor? And unless you have something you want to say.
so this boss that you don't even know the name of, at least I know my boss's name. This boss that you don't even really know has been giving orders to take down Omega. You've rose enough in the ranks to apparently keep me alive. No thanks. You know more than you're letting on about this whole fucking plan. You really look. I hate to tell you, I haven't risen in the ranks as much as you have. I don't know if I can stop my boss from spacing someone.
He smiled.
What? Why have you been trying for 5 years to keep me alive?
I think you know that answer because you're special to me.
Mhm.
We've been through hell back and forth several different times, and we've lost almost all of our squad mates. You were the last connection I had.
So now you know why I fucking hate your guts now. You knew what I went through. You saw what happened at that Cerberus camp. Secondhand. Try living it, losing everyone. Then you pull that shit. After I came to this fucking hunk of a rock in the goddamn universe for you. You think I wanted to be here? Not really. But now I'm stuck.
But we can get out.
There's no we.
Camus comes walking over. And he's got a more unhinged look in his eyes than he usually does. He's like,
Kind of just put a hand on his shoulder because I'm like, oh.
and you see you do that, and he's like, you know what? I think a couple more hours in this sauna might do you some good. But before then, and you see him start tapping on the back, and she goes straight up and down, like almost in an electrical type situation. He's like, why don't you think about what you say while you're in my presence, child? As he walks out of the room.
I just kind of linger there and just see if she like is okay enough. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to help, but just see if like whatever happened is good and then walk out.
Did you just witness a slaying?
Yeah, I just want to see like how that affected her.
It's one of those low dosage. It keeps her from going into her little mind bubble. It keeps her from diving in there. So she has to feel the heat. And now she's getting electrically charged.
Well, you're sitting here in this one brief moment. I'm sure you're unable to shut off your feelings. Just, I don't know. Just maybe think about your history, our history, what you've done, because as you know, I am cursed to never forget it. You like to run from that, metaphysically. Now you can't. It sucks.
You see kind of almost like a sad look in her eyes. And we can end it there.
Yeah, I walk out.
Okay. So yeah. For right now, it's getting pretty late. And so it's 11:15 here, 12 Eastern time.
Yep.
So we will pick up with the second part of this interrogation in 2 weeks.
Sweet.
Diggity damn, y'all. That was shit.
There's some energy floating around. And I think 2 weeks to digest is a good amount of time.
Y'all want to know what the next thing I'm going to give Zeus is?
I need to know.
Did you ever wonder what it'd feel like if your like sense of balance was keyed to zero motion?
Oh no.
When the entire fucking universe is expanding. Isn't that
Oh
fun?
my god.
Whatever.
It's like the worst carnival ride you've ever heard of.
I need him to be sober when I fight him. Can he be sober when I fight him? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, he can't take more than like 3 or 4 seconds of that. You just puke yourself into a coma.
I can't wait till I have to do that. Resist torture and drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Earth spins at like thousands of miles per hour or something.
It's ridiculous.
It's just, all that motion just stop. You have to feel all of it.
Yeah.
That'd be awful. I just had that idea.
Yeah. Hard pass.
Yeah. Would not want.
It'd be very bad.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So we're gonna call it here tonight. Go check out the con save. They're dope. Thank you both for joining us tonight.
Thanks.
And for having some badass backstories and shit. That
Yeah, giving me emotions.
yeah.
And go open up some wine.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mine's back there. I'll get to it.
Mhm.
And thank you, Casey. Dude. Going deep. This is nice.
This is in all fairness, well, this went long, unfortunately.
No, dude, it's good.
Because y'all got like technically now 3 episodes before the mid-season break.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, well, it's time to get into it. It's time to get into it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's real good. Folks, we are gonna raid a dear friend of ours, Wombletastic. I think, yeah. Yeah. We'll go raid Wombletastic over here. He's over in New Zealand. He's got an awesome accent, and he's playing some Dragon Age tonight.
Nice.
Another
Ooh.
Bioware
Perfect.
franchise.
There we go.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go in there, give him some love, and and be chill for the rest of the evening. Let some of this heat dissipate, right?
There was a lot of gaslighting, a lot of gatekeeping, and a lot of girl bossery going on today.
There was.
Yeah.
There was a hell
We're
lot of
staying
that.
relevant.
I got
my
to the
emotional
cultural
support dog.
zeitgeist.
That's what we're here for, staying relevant to things.
The 3Gs.
3Gs. There used to be a different set of
God,
things.
gold, and glory, but that was for colonization of the Americas, and then we're way past that.
And then
We're
Dan,
in decolonization.
right. Well, and then Dan Savage had his good, giving, and game, right?
Eh.
Those are important.
Anyway,
We're gonna raid. We're gonna go over to Wombo Text. Everybody at home, thanks a ton for watching. As always, have fun and play well.
play all your roles.
Bye.
Be creative.
Oh my god.
Can we go take a shot?
Yeah, we're out.